live. There you go.
We're
I
live.
fixed it.
There we are.
Oh my
Dude.
goodness. I thought it wasn't going to happen for a good long second, you know? I didn't want to say this to you, but I was panicking.
Come on, man. You're great. You're great.
Oh my goodness. So, we got 10 minutes. Ooh,
10
look
minutes.
at that.
Till the pre-show.
So the pre-show, which is about an hour long, if I'm assuming, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So, for those of you who don't know, now that we've started streaming, now that this will be on YouTube once it's done recording, and we'll also, just because we learned a little bit from our last reactions with me and Kyle over at the Trophy Room when we streamed the PlayStation event, we will be breaking this down into parts. So expect a whole lot of just a playlist full of our reactions to everything we're seeing today.
Right.
So with that, Luke, Lore, for
man.
the Xbox expansion pass. How are you, sir?
Man. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, which is a good sign. It feels like a big event because I'm not presenting a darn thing. I don't have to prove anything to anybody, and I'm nervous for them, but in the best way. I feel like I'm at a championship game. That's how this feels. And what a great way to have, what a great feeling to have. This is Summer Game Fest in general. Kind of stumbled, nailed some things, missed some marks as expected when you have a C virus and you have to adjust on the fly so much. But we've had some really great highs and some lulls. This feels like the climactic moment to Summer Games Fest. We will now be able to pit the PlayStation 5 reveal event against the Xbox Games Showcase and offer comparative analysis and excitement to two of the major players in gaming and understand who nailed it, who didn't, why they nailed it, why they didn't. And at the end of the day, real talk, I think we're all winning out of this. And that's the coolest part. Oh, I'm so excited, man.
Yeah, I'm exactly where you are right now. I cannot wait for this for these set of reveals. I have not been this excited for an Xbox event ever. Like, just period. There's never been a moment where I've been this hyped because, look, Xbox has taken a lot of beatings this generation. There's no doubt about it. A lot of learning has been had here. But at the same exact time, they've taken everything, all the things that they've learned this generation. They are putting it into this Series X event. Like, I have not seen the Xbox social media be this aggressive, be this creative, be this clever in a really, really long time. So I'm super excited to see where they're at. And I'm super excited. And I know you're a big Halo fan, but like, Halo resonates to me as a child. Like, I remember vividly us at the Best Buy looking at the Master Chief, Combat Evolved copy and going, we hear like this is like the big thing for games. Let's try it out. And when we plugged it in, or we put the disc in our Xbox, it changed us. Like, it changed me. So I'm super excited to see Halo because I have an emotional attachment to it. I'm excited for Microsoft because I know that they have learned and they are learning. Like, we go back to the event back in May that was a dud, right? It was not great.
Well, hold on. It was a good show. They kicked themselves in the foot because they talked about gameplay.
Yeah,
but their show itself good. We saw some cool stuff there, man. What was the flying one that we're on? Chorus? That looks cool.
But what I mean by that is, like, their wording. It was the first time in a really long time that they actually kind of tripped up on their words. And I like to see what Aaron Greenberg said a few days prior to this event. He's going, hey gang, no device talk. This is strictly games. And like,
smart move by him too.
Smart move. So it's awesome to see how they're messaging this event, how everybody, like, we're all supportive. We want Xbox to do really well. Like, as a PlayStation person who covers the platform, I want Microsoft to hit us so that Jim Ryan has to make some moves to appease us, because that's how this works. Like, maybe, who knows? And I'm saying wild guess here, but like, what if they start throwing just, PlayStation exclusives day and day on PS Now? How does that change? You know what I mean? What are they doing on the services side that they can do better for us? We're going to see that here. So I'm really
And it,
excited to see the stable of games. Before we also get into it, for anybody walking into the chat or just lurking, please at your leisure, go for it. Right now, as we're doing this live stream, we have
Joe,
no.
I'm gonna let you vamp for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, go for it. We have no AC here. It's hot as all hell, and I have my AC going. I got my fan going. So if you do hear them in the background, I apologize. You also might hear my dog bark because the repairman is coming. But I think we're gonna muffle that sound by the sound of us just yelling and freaking out about what we're going to see today. So again, it may be a little chaotic in the Bad Bit household. You might hear my mother. You might see her walking through the door. Just wave, say hello, or just type it out in the chat. I don't know. You do you. I'm not here to force whatever you want to do. That's what I want. So with that, we are a little over 5 minutes away from seeing some game premieres. Oh, what's up, Mr. Moody? What's going on? Bring the green hype, dude. I'm all about it right now. Like, my heart's a flutter. I don't know if that's, me being excited or I'm about to get like heart palpitations or something, dude. Because I was just telling Luke before he just abandoned us that I am so excited for this event. Like, I have not been more excited for Microsoft right now. This is great, and to see the fervor, the excitement for it as well is just so refreshing. It's so awesome to see. So I'm all about bringing the green heat today, or bringing the green hype. I'm all about that life. So again, I'm super excited. I want to thank everybody in the chat as well. And as most of you don't, or know, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. We only stream when it's big events like these. Y'all could choose any other event in the world. You guys come here. Thank you so much. That means the world to us. And that also means I may need a little help here or there. So if Luke's too loud, if Luke's too low, we're going to see as we go. I'm actually going to fix a few things right now. So yeah.
That's part of why we have the pre-show.
Exactly. We gotta get our house in order a little bit. So yeah, Luke, 5 minutes away, man.
It's gonna be 5 minutes away, dude. I'm ready for a lot of reasons, man. It feels like the entire industry is stoked to see what they've got.
Yep.
Stoked to see if all of the buildup, all the right moves for the past 3 years, the purchasing of 15 studios or acquiring up to 15 studios and the potential of all the revenue they're making off Game Pass and xCloud, is this going to pay off in the one thing that people need most in this industry, games?
Yeah.
And it looks like it. We're excited for it. We got high hopes. We've got we've got
So
strong expectations. And when we think about those expectations, there's pie in the sky stuff, but the reality is, as we always say, Joe, if we leave this conference with 2 to 3 things that we want, it's a good conference.
Yeah.
If we leave this with games that are day one for us, it's a good conference. And if we think to ourselves, does this serve the players and the audience? It's a good conference. I mean, you and I want Halo. I think Halo's the flagship. We are expecting Fable. Pie in the sky stuff is Perfect Dark, new IPs, and WB. And WB I don't think is happening today, right? Like that's going to be one that internet conspiracy tinfoil hat theories. There's some funny stuff going on out there. There's some stuff that adds credence to the idea, but there's a lot of stuff to consider. And still, there's so many ways to win this show, to have a great show. And remember, for everybody that's not aware, this is not an Xbox versus Sony thing. There's an element to that. This is Xbox selling the gamers. They lost a generation with 50 million unit sales, and they just posted a bajillion amounts of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
This is Xbox trying to capture more of the market, recognizing for sure that people now have multiple ways to enter. They want to win a console war without a console. And that's dope.
That and it's such a unique thing that this has never happened. Like the strategy they're using, we've never seen. It's such a drastic change from what we're used to. That's the thing that I'm most excited about. I want to get some of the people that are in the chat. Kev, he says super excited too. Video games, exactly. I put a post on PS Trophy Room wishing all of Team Green the best of luck. We want them to kill it. We even talked about it on last night's show. We want them to absolutely crush it. Video games are
Right.
awesome. We celebrate video games.
Mhm.
Mark says, hi from Ireland. Hello, Mark from
Hey,
Ireland.
man?
What's up?
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, seriously. Roger writes in, I have high hopes, but now they need to deliver. Absolutely. Dead Living
Roger,
says,
would you
excuse
can I
me?
say with
Yeah.
Roger, would you add into the chat what it is they need to deliver for you to be happy?
Ooh, that's a good question. Dead Living goes, excuse me. Excuse you, Dead Living. What's up? Mr. Moody says, "Oh, such a cute dog." I'm just assuming they're talking about Marty, which again, for those of you who are coming in, AC's broke, PSE and G just got here. My dog has just been by my AC, just like soaking up any type of coat he could get. He's probably the most miserable right now. He has all that fur. Hypecaster goes, I got a question. Okay, hype, shoot for gold here. All right, don't you listen, you can't deliver here. What's your question? The most famous Seamus I've ever met.
Best Seamus I've ever known.
That too.
Always supportive of the Xbox expansion pass and the trophy room. Famous Seamus is a special dude. I mean that sincerely.
Yeah. He writes in, as I need glasses. I've also found this. Can't wait for games you play on videos. Hell yes, dude. Nice. I just want to see gameplay, like real gameplay. It looks like,
here
Jeff
comes
Keighley's
Jeffrey.
Talking. Everybody, it's Jeff Keighley, and welcome to this special Xbox game showcase and our pre-show here, leading up to the big main showcase that happens in 1 hour at the top of the next hour. Welcome to YouTube Gaming and our exclusive coverage. This obviously is a different year for all of us in 2020, and normally every year I love getting together with everyone around the world to watch all the E3 events, but this year, of course, given where the world's at, we're doing things virtually. Before we get into this, I certainly want to acknowledge everything that is still happening around the world with the COVID pandemic, and certainly hope everyone is safe and feeling okay today and excited about video games, which I think have been a source of comfort for many of us in 2020.
It's his
so
producer.
Today is really about celebrating games and the future of games and where games are going in the future. This is still a big year for games, and that new consoles are launching.
You didn't have that during the PlayStation
event. Is all about Xbox
now,
and the
Xbox
Jeff
is
Series
live right
X,
now,
which is coming
correct?
out this
but we are
holiday
expecting
season.
The Xbox to be
although today is less about hardware and is going to be
we
more
can assume
about
this is also pre-recorded.
And in our pre-show, we've got a lot of great guests joining us to preview what we expect from Xbox. And we also have some world premieres and some great new game stuff to show you guys as well. The Xbox story for Series X, of course, started last year at the Game Awards when we revealed the Xbox Series X hardware on stage.
What a moment that was.
Miss memories of thousands of people together and the excitement of shocking the world with that announcement last year.
When that music
was such a special moment that no one had any clue was about to happen, and we revealed the hardware
nearly
there.
Unrivaled.
But of course, everyone wants to know about the games that are going to run on the system. And today is all about a game that was sort of mentioned in that teaser, Halo Infinite. We are going to get a first look at the gameplay of the campaign of Halo Infinite in the Xbox Game Showcase. That's something that we're all very excited to see. I'm sure we'll be talking about that a lot over the next hour.
I just want to see him
Xbox has
onto
already
a
said
branch
we're not going to
and
hear
just
a
shoot an
lot
assault
about
rifle
hardware
from
today. We don't
above,
expect
that's
to
all.
hear the release date for Series X. We don't expect to hear about pricing.
Silly,
it really is going to be a showcase all about games and focused a lot more on their first-party studios, meaning games that are coming exclusively
to ray tracing
to the
in the
Xbox ecosystem, which of course includes Game Pass and PC and even xCloud. There's a lot to talk about, kind of what Xbox is doing with gaming and their approach. So we've got some world premieres for you, and we've got a lot of guests. So let's get ready for the countdown here. 58 minutes away from the show.
Yeah, he's live.
Before we get to our first world premiere, though,
come on,
Jeffrey, panelists to talk about what we're expecting today from Xbox. So first up, joining me is my good buddy Jack Septiceye. Jack, welcome to the show.
It's Jack Septiceye.
Hi, it's good to be here. Thankfully, it's
great
a
to have
reasonable
you here
hour
early in the morning in Los Angeles. We've also got Lauren Side here. Lauren, how are you?
Over speaking.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Good to see you as well.
Either, but I love her.
Finally, we've got a guy who who got to go up to Microsoft and check out the Xbox Series X hardware before lockdown, Austin Evans. Austin, good to have you with us, man.
Great job with that coverage.
Hey,
I'd
Jeff,
never
thanks
heard
for
of
having me,
Austin.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, great to have all
I
you
don't know
guys
if I
here.
agree
So
with the
let's
glasses
kick
yet, but
things
yes.
off here by talking about what
It
you
was
want
cool
to see
that
from
because
Xbox
you saw the sizes
today.
and they got to put it
They had an
together. That was a
event
really good
back in
showcase
May
of hardware, and
that
it
people
showed
wanted to
confidence
see
for
even
Microsoft.
more
Joe.
from. They wanted
absolutely.
to see more gameplay, more games. They wanted to see Halo. They're going to deliver that today. What are your expectations as fans of games? What do you want to see at the top of the hour from Xbox? Let's start with you, Jack.
Well, I mean, the big elephant in the room, the big chief elephant in the room, is everyone just wants to see Halo Infinite, and I'm really curious because I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but this one has kind of gotten me intrigued and excited. So I'm curious to see about that. I want to see more Hellblade 2 if we're going to get some of that, because
The famous
Jack-
when we
shameless.
saw that trailer at the Game
He
Awards
loves
and we were
words.
sitting in that theater,
What's that?
and that music kicked in
Jack's
and rocked
words about
everyone's
not being
socks.
a Halo
I was
fan
really impressed with that and
and
seeing what the hardware could kind of
him
do.
being interested.
in
That's
engine
the key
there.
right there.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a sucker
the
for console
demographic.
games.
Sell you and I.
Yeah,
My
Right.
heart's
Yeah,
gonna be
they need to
broken
sell
when we
Adam
don't see
Leonard, and they
Elden
need to
Ring
sell
today,
people
but
like Greg
it's
Miller
been
that
so long
don't
since it was
care
announced. I need to see it
much for
somewhere
Halo.
and see that it still exists.
gotta make
and as
him
long as I
care.
get a good world premiere, I'll be happy.
Well, that was a good
Well,
one.
Wait. We got the
That was
world
good.
premiere voice
Will
guy actually
Master
doing the
Chief
voice
end
here
up
when
in
we come to our
Fortnite?
first
Oh my
world premiere.
god,
So
Will we
it's
see
I'm
him
here
Christmas.
to take care of you.
I'm
But yes,
serious.
as you said, everyone would love to see Elden Ring. Everyone would love to see new game announcements too. You mentioned Halo. Lauren, is that the big thing for you? Like seeing Halo, what are you excited to see?
No, so I feel like Halo was like my first
I'm just gonna
introduction
lower
into,
this a little
like,
bit,
first-person shooter games,
since
and
they're
why
doing
I
the
should
same
not
thing we
play them
did.
because I'm horrible at them. But that was like my first, and holds a
Yeah,
special
I'm
place in my
really
heart
excited.
because
I
that was
love
the
this
first time
girl's
realizing I was terrible at them.
lights, dude.
I'm really excited. I'm
I
big
want
into like
these.
Oh, yeah,
psychological
those are
horror
nice.
games.
Those are nice.
So the medium,
So-
I really want to see more
Yes.
about. I want to see
Well,
gameplay.
not that I didn't want to
They
make it
haven't
about
told
me,
us a whole
but I was
lot
like, oh,
about
if
it,
I streamed more,
but
I
I'm
would do that.
looking
I've already
forward
got
to
like too many
Silent
things
Hill
in
music, everything.
production, making my
And
game room
Ever
ready for
Wild
Xbox
was the other
Series
one
X
I'm
and
really
PS5. I got a whole different
interested,
entertainment
for,
standpoint.
Also,
like,
look at
Civil
what
War,
headsets they
because
got.
both of those are kind of
Or
a
what
mystery.
she's
I haven't-
rocking.
I haven't seen much
Oh,
on
she's doing
them.
Steel Series, right?
Oh,
Steel Series?
that's great because as you said, there are
Yeah.
lots of other games
But-
across
but
the
Joe-
studios. Everwild that they
Mhm.
teased
I mentioned my
last year at
entertainment
Exo
center
from
because
Rare
they're
looked really
vamping right
interesting. I
now,
agree.
so
Hopefully
I
we'll
think
get
we
to
can
see
talk
something
over
on
them.
that. Tim Schafer's got.
I'm
Well, I'm just gonna mute them for a second. We could talk over them. Yeah, what's up?
I'm repurposing my game room and redesigning it, and I'm investing in different TV stands to accommodate these new systems that are monolithic and tower design and whatnot. Are you doing any restructuring of your gaming area to accommodate this new stuff or to celebrate the new, or is it just standard affair for you?
There are definitely like collector's editions that I plan to get rid of. Like the Nathan Drake one, I actually don't want. But other than that, like I'm just trying to see where I'm going to fit these consoles. The PS5, ironically, is not my issue. It is the Xbox Series X where I'm going to put that because it's a thick boy just like me. I don't know where I can actually put that because the PlayStation 5, I could just easily slide it under my TV. Xbox, I can't, and I want to make sure I'm getting the most. I'm doing the
Heat
best when it comes, to heat management for that console. So that's where I'm like, not to say, like worried one bit, but that's where I'm trying to like kind of redesign my living situation here because my room's so small and I only got so much space. So again, I just want to see these games. I want to see what collectors are like. I want to see the Halo collectors. I know you want to. I want to see that Miles collectors. Give us a Miles collectors.
Well,
please.
Bold choice on the hardware side to redesign these things in such a way that were so different. And the impending arrival of an all digital future gets ever closer. So collector's editions are having to change as well. And that's an interesting kind of subtext to the gaming industry. And something I've noticed in the past day or two is that apart from the informed, like people don't know who the Banished are. They don't know who Atriox is. They don't know about the all digital PS5. They're surprised by these elements that you and I and many people in this chat take for granted. And that is who Microsoft needs to convince today. That's who Sony had to convince a few weeks ago. And those are the people that change your console sales from 50 million to 110 million.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And I think that's what I'm so excited to watch today is who are they talking to? Are they talking to me?
Yeah.
Are they talking to all the others? And that's what I'm looking forward to.
It's going to be a delicate dance, man. That's for sure.
Mhm.
As we see Jacksepticeye talk, it's not even his voice.
Won't do his Ghost of Tsushima voice. Makes fun of Jacksepticeye.
Absolutely, I will. Yeah, like I'm wondering who they're talking to as well. I'm thinking they're talking to more of they're talking to us because they know we're going to relay this information downward. So I think they're going to be talking to gamers, more the gaming enthusiast crowd. That in turn, we will take that and kind of put it into layman's terms for most people, because most people are not watching this live stream, right? They're going to be watching the 1-2 minute videos on Twitter,
Right.
YouTube, and all that. So that's what they're really
Even if
really
they
going
care,
for.
even if those people care about games or are interested, there's any number of real world situations that keep people from watching a live stream.
Yeah.
So those 2-minute clip outs, those are the key to winning a narrative early on.
Absolutely.
And Microsoft's narrative messaging has been pretty solid the past 3 years. We talked about the stumble in May a few minutes ago, and even then that stumble didn't crash and burn them. I mean, the crash and burn is to say this is how you trade your games,
Right.
and then have no response to it. You know, this $500 more and we're weaker. And those are crash and burns. They've really been on a good path, and it feels like the industry is behind it. It feels like the hardcore and the casuals are pretty there for it. The PlayStation faithful, they can play on their PC. They can play with xCloud. They can play with the much rumored and almost definitive Lockhart, or they can buy a Series X. The pricing structures of the All Access program, there's so many ways to get in and play Halo, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, whatever else they bring to the forefront, Fable, etc. There's so many ways to get in that it's hard, I think, to deny that Microsoft is here for the gamer, and that being here for the gamer is good for business. We're not pretending they're our best friends,
Right.
but they're here for the gamer, and they want the gamers' dollars, and we win when that happens.
Right. And right now I'm just reading Twitter just to see what some of the reactions of the pre-show is so far. Not very good so far. Yeah.
Well, and as expected, this is the hype moment. This is the build time. This is for people that are in on it. Most people are tuning in at 12, and this pre-show is I mean, we're doing the exact same thing that they are. We just had them muted, right? We're here with our friends talking about it, and this gives people an in on that. Now, talk about expectations and what they were supposed to have. It's the pre-show.
Yeah.
We don't judge the conference on that.
No, God, no. Yeah, it's just one thing with all these different conferences kind of just spread up, or spread apart rather. It's just, I think people's expectations of what these shows are kind of mismanaged, because, people are like, oh, I miss E3 now. I'm like, well, okay, let's scale that back, because this is what happens when you have less than 3 months to put out something, right? Like there was no organization here. It was a mess. Why? COVID made it a mess. How do you tell all these developers, all these publishers in less than a few months' time, hey, E3 is totally gone, Gamescom is totally gone, all these expos totally gone. Where do we go? And that's why I think Summer Game Fest is here, is to have those things scheduled out. But please understand, we did not have a lot of time, as an industry, to react, and just like so many others, to COVID. So, like, am I expecting all these videos to knock it out of the park? I would like them to, but I just know that that's not the most realistic thing. So, yeah.
And I think we've seen good examples of these shows, good to great, really. I don't think there's been a bad show. I mean, Microsoft's May one was good in terms of presentation, though the Aaron Greenberg fridge part, not good, but I think the rest of it was pretty competent.
Right.
Ubisoft Forward, very well presented. The EA Play, very well presented. Sony, very well presented, I thought. A little bit draggy here and there, but like, we're talking about presentation and putting it together in an era where you can't be in the studio together.
Yeah.
We've seen some really good put together shows, and that is a testament to what it is they're trying to accomplish. So the pressure's on them. They know that. And I could not be more
Oh,
trusting
becoming
in that
to Xbox,
element.
and we're going to start right now with this world premiere announcement. Check it out.
Let's see what we got, Jeff.
First
World premiere.
world premiere.
World premiere.
Oh, Dragon Quest.
Nice.
Nice. This
You're the reincarnation of the
It's a good get.
is a good get. This is what Microsoft needs. So this is awesome. It came to PlayStation first, I think, then Switch. Awesome to see. Now they're coming to Microsoft. This is fantastic.
It's another check off the list. Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. Now we're getting Dragon Quest. It's another check off the
Persona
list.
5? Question. You know?
That's a good question. Very good question.
That's what I was saying. Like, that would be my oh shit moment. Is like, if they got Persona 5, that changes things. But it's just such a juggernaut on PlayStation, and the deal that they have in place is so exclusive. So I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing, but in the near future, but this is awesome.
ドラゴンクエストでは自分自身が主人公になって魅力あふれる仲間と共に世界を救う壮大な冒険の旅に出ます。
And I hear nothing but amazing things about this game, by the way.
Same. It's not my cup of
Not
tea.
my cup of thing either. I'm not into JRPGs, but like, it looks great. Same, I believe the creator of like Dragon Ball or yeah, like did the art for this or something. That's why it looks. That's why this kid looks like Trunks.
Maybe. Maybe. And
Oh,
again,
Deuterino in the chat. Hotel Transylvania 4. Let's see.
5.
5?
4 is a mobile game, I'm sure.
We're just skipping
That's
4.
Kevin Butler nails it. I think so does Famous Seamus. The idea that they're bringing all gamers in, and they have Game Pass as a mechanism to suggest profits for these companies. Hey, you can put it for sale. You can also do Game Pass, which is proven to raise sales across every platform.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great get. Again, checkbox. Checkbox. What we didn't have before, now we do. What was it? Nier Automata and Hellblade, 2 high-profile PS4 exclusives that were taken away and now put into a bigger audience. And that's exciting.
Okay. Let's see. Let's
Also, I
see.
got my
December 4th, 2020. Awesome. I'll see you then, dude.
Does it say
Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game
we
Pass. That's awesome. All footage contained in this trailer are copyright works of Square Enix Co. Oh, I can't do that.
No mention of Series X or
There you go, Dragon
Xbox,
Quest
and
coming
you
for
know
the
why?
first time
Smart
to
delivery.
Xbox, and
Doesn't
now we're
matter.
gonna get right into
Don't matter.
another world premiere. This is a brand new game announcement.
Very good game, Kevin
A
says.
smaller team and studio that has a new title to announce
Oh, okay.
today on the pre-show. So take a look at this.
Let's see what Jeffrey has for us. Ooh, there's a little kick over there. It's got a gun. World premiere. I already like this art style.
Twisted
It's just
Red.
look at this.
Whoa.
Pre-alpha footage. It says.
Pre-alpha footage.
gameplay.
Okay.
Get a little stutter. Is that on the stream or?
That's it looks like it's on the stream itself. Crisis.
I'm already in on this tile. Is it Crisis?
I don't know.
Maybe Crisis 4? Nah, it's not Crisis.
Cool.
That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, I fucks with this.
I like it.
Dude. Yeah, give me fucking big Transformers fighting.
Whoa!
Yo! Okay.
What is
Okay.
it? Tell me.
Okay. Exo Mecha 2021.
Yeah.
Pre-alpha
Exo Mecha-
footage we saw. That
Okay.
looks fucking
I'm jotting
cool.
that down as a game to watch.
Yep.
All right, that's Exomecha, a
Tell
brand
the
new
dog, shut his mouth, I
free-to-play
call it,
game
please.
coming.
I can go
in
close that
late
door if it's too loud.
2021,
No, it's okay.
and
People
that's
are talking
the
real
first
loud
look at
downstairs.
that. We do have
That looks
more
super
new
dope.
games and some cool stuff. We've got something
I am gonna close that
very cool to wrap up the pre-show as our last premiere that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So stick around. And of course, at the top of the hour, we're going to get a look at a lot of the first-party games from Microsoft, including the world gameplay debut of Halo Infinite. Right now, though, we're going to turn to our second panel to
God
preview what we're
damn it.
hoping, all our hopes and dreams for
Still working.
Xbox today. Joining me first off is
Let me
Aaron
just
Hansen
see.
from the Game Grumps. Aaron, you ready for blanks?
Oh, dude, you're way ahead of me, brother. I was all blinked up, and you just brought
gonna say,
the heat, man.
You've been waiting all summer for this moment.
Wait,
Will the time
Blinks is
sweeper
back?
return? All
No,
right,
no,
good
he's
to have you
fucking
with us,
with you.
Aaron. We got Danny O'Dwyer from No Clip.
Oh, I
Hey,
fucking
Danny,
love
how you
Danny
doing?
O'Dwyer.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just really happy for
Ireland
to get
gets some
Blinks. He's been waiting for,
representation
what,
this
was it a
stream.
month since we talked on PlayStation? Forget all these new studios and all these.
Also,
new
this
games
isn't
and all
my
their
stream that's
acquisitions
chugging,
they're
it
gonna do.
is theirs.
It's all about the Blinks.
So you know, it is
Bring
their
back the
stream
time
studying
sweeper,
a little
right?
bit.
That's
a
clearly
lot.
the closer of the show.
Why
Right?
not
You must know
pre-record?
something.
Just gets me.
And finally, we've got Alana Pierce joining us. Hey, Alana.
Hey, how you doing?
Love
I'm
Alana.
doing great. All right, you're all chipper. We're
Great
ready
voice.
to go. This
Been
is
working
Xbox
very hard
Day.
in this industry
Gonna be
to
hopefully some excitement.
bring equality and
Um,
representation, and I really appreciate that.
So, all right, let's talk about it while these lovely people talk. They say they have one more game premiere to show off before they got the big shows, the big guns, the first party titles, and all that. So, Dragon Quest. Let's break that down real fast. You might say, oh, Dragon Quest, it came out, last year? It's irrelevant. But a huge get. This is an awesome thing to see Microsoft go out there going, listen, we need to at least play catch up, at least try to make an impact in the Japanese market. And this is how you do it. Like, just plain and simple. This is how you do it. This is how you prove that, is by going out there, getting games like Dragon Quest for your audience that is currently with you, that wants those games. You're now making an argument going, hey, listen, if you watch ARPGs, you don't have to just choose PlayStation. We got an alternative here as well, right? They may not have all of them, but you see an active effort from Xbox to go out there and try to get all of them. With that said, seeing Dragon Quest as a Game Pass game, what are your thoughts on that, sir?
The big key to all of this, as they are working very hard to enter into an Asian market. They want to recover not just Japan, but they want to be in India and Korea and big moneymaker areas or potential moneymaker areas. Getting Dragon Quest in there to join Final Fantasy, to join Kingdom Hearts, around the same time that xCloud goes live with Game Pass means that these markets that have better cellular areas, better abilities to access via mobile devices, are able to say to themselves, I want to play Dragon Quest. I'm not at home, or I'm at the library, or I'm on the subway. I want to play this. How do I play this? You do it with xCloud. And it doesn't matter that it's an Xbox moniker. You don't need to buy an Xbox. You can play your Dragon Quest. So the get of Dragon Quest is a symptom of a much larger initiative. It is great for us here in the States to say, hey, they got Dragon Quest. But I would argue the majority of those Dragon Quest sales are and will always be in North America on PlayStation.
Right.
And that's okay. This is an avenue for them to enter a new market and gradually swing the tide of, oh, those Dragon Quest fans that want to play while they're on mobile, they now have a way. Oh, you want to play Final Fantasy, but you're not at home? Now you have a way. Oh, you want to play Kingdom Hearts, but you don't have a way? Or you don't have a something. There's so many ways to they are if they are attacking that market, it's death by 1,000 cuts now. Whereas before they tried to brute force storm the gates, and that just didn't work. Blue Dragon and the several other games they threw there, Lost Odyssey, etc., didn't do what they needed to do. So now it's a reevaluated purpose. That's what Dragon Quest shows us. And for those who wanted Dragon Quest, who are interested, I would argue there's going to be many, but not nearly what we're talking about.
Right.
Awesome. Now you got it. And no longer is it a talking point of this system has it, this system doesn't. That's the trick. That nicking away all those little fanboy silliness points, they're gone. And now it's proof is in the pudding from exclusives.
I want Alana Pierce's chair, and it sucks that I can't have that, you know? It's a cool chair, and I want it. This chair is old. It's breaking down. It hurts my bum. You know, to be real and honest with you there. God, I want that
Kev
Cyberpunk
Butler
chair.
had some good comments in chat
Go
as
for
well.
it. Read them
about
out.
Crossfire. He said, he mentions the other titles that bode well for those markets, like Crossfire X, huge in Korea, the Racer, that kart racer game that they showed off at the last XO. Again, smart methods, symptoms of the initiative bring those markets in, and that's cool. And back on the chairs, I looked at this new chair that everyone's talking about. Great for gamers, great for your posture and back. $1,500,
Dude.
Joe.
That's a down payment on a small car. That's a Toyota Yaris right there,
That's both the systems. I was like,
Yeah,
nah, not
no.
today.
I like my back. I don't like my back that much. This chair, $150 at Costco, bam, low lumbar support. You don't need $1,500 chairs. But yeah, no, I think to go back on your point though, if we could get back to the serious business, where you said is the thing of why, again, Nintendo's killing it right now, but I am worried for them in the future because what you just stated, xCloud. Like, we could talk about Series X and console sales all you want. And I'll say it right here, right now, does not matter to me who's outselling who. Like, if PlayStation's outselling Xbox, but there's more people playing Game Pass and xCloud, who's really winning? Like, I think what you said here is xCloud allows you to say, hey, I'm done playing on my Series X. I'm going to work or I'm on the train. Let's play Dragon Quest on the go. Let's play it at work. And I know that sounds almost unattainable at the moment to so many people because the lack of 5G and windmills that'll give you corona. But I will say this, when that technology comes, that's when we're going to see what Xbox is truly talking about, because we see that xCloud works, it's functional. And they always say, like, listen, this is not going to give you the one-to-one of what this console can do. It's going to give you an ability just to play that game. And like, even playing things like remote play on the PlayStation, it's functional, but just in my house. So to see xCloud take it the 8 steps further, I'm really excited to see that. That's why I think Dragon Quest is such a huge get for them. And then just to see like the 16-bit mode as well, also coming to the Xbox, is also really great, because then you could turn your phone into a little, like, trick yourself retro style game. So I'm all board for that. What about the other thing? What was the other game? It was something Mecha.
Exo Mecha was what it was. That game looks cool, and it looked cool in a way that speaks to me, whereas Dragon Quest didn't. And people that likely are in on Dragon Quest probably aren't in on Exo Mecha. And that's the trick of these shows, is to balance and bring something for everybody. And how do you follow up Halo Infinite? You show Call of the Sea, something that's very different stylistically. And they did a good job in this pre-show of showing, game 1, game 2, hugely different. Can't compare them. So you're not going to say, oh, that one looks better though. And good call. And then there's a lot of, it's pre-alpha, so who knows what that means gameplay wise. It already looks better than the Crisis remaster.
Get fucked.
But the cool part about it is you have something there that speaks to the people that loved watching the first Transformers movie before they got crazy, and that's cool. Like, you think we wouldn't be in on that day one? We would. We're excited for that. Like, that's cool. It's just cool. Surfboards and stuff. It's awesome.
Surfboards, robot dinosaurs, kaiju fighting each other. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, it did look rough around the edges. And when I mean edges, I mean floor. So seeing that they stated, hey, this is an early alpha build, has me very okay. You understand? We understand what this bit is. You can't really knock that. So what I saw was the homework of what could be a really, really great game when we get our hands on it. So I'm pretty pumped for that, and I like how they showed it in this pre-show, not the main show. So you're not going to be, not to say you would confuse it with Halo, but it's not going to get lost in the shuffle with something like Halo that's coming. Here's my last question for you, okay? Because I think they're also doing last questions.
Okay.
What's the third game? What would you like it to see? We saw JRPG in a first-person shooter. What do you think that third thing's going to be?
Probably something puzzly, something puzzle-based, because the racing is going to be occupied by either Dirt 5 show footage or Forza.
Okay.
What is happening to my dog?
What's
and so after that, it's a matter of, all right, well, what's next? It's probably a puzzle-ish type game, something super stylized, maybe a platformer I could see.
Tetris Effect.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a
Daddy
real
would
good idea.
love Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect, low key, my favorite Tetris game. And playing it on PSVR, fantastic. I know it's out now on PC. I don't know if it's also on Oculus or like there's another VR mode. Okay, Luke, just get up and leave. Get up and leave. That's fine. I could do this show all myself. But yeah, Tetris Effect is freaking tastic. I would love to see that if we're gonna get some type of puzzle game. I would like to see one more JRPG, as the kids say.
Mhm.
That's what I would like to see. But at this point, yeah, we're just talking. Yeah, their stream, man, it's chugging along. All right, and
It
Jeff,
is, yeah, it is.
when
And
your
thank
stream
goodness
chugs, my
Danny
stream chugs.
O'Dwyer and Alana Pierce, those Silver Foxes, know
Mm-hmm.
they're veterans of the industry, know what to do. But it's struggling there, you know.
Yeah. It's awesome to see that they're bringing in people like of all types of, like, you got Game Grumps, which is all goofy, you got Danny, which is the documentary, you got Alana, who's Enthusiast Press, and they're bringing their audience in here. Now we got a countdown clock, 29 minutes 50 seconds until Daddy Phil comes in with the save. I'm so excited, Luke. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Don't let the yawn fool you. All right, here it looks like here's the last one.
Ubisoft Forward. Here's a new.
My dog was upset by
Watch
the
Dogs Legion.
Oh, it's a new
fact
look
that
at
it
Watch
was
Dogs
present.
Legion. So this is not a world premiere, Jeff. This is more Watch Dogs Legion.
Not even
Let's see
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen,
remotely.
London is fucked.
Come on. I'm tired of hearing about Watch Dogs Legion.
But don't worry, we've got a best man on the case. Because if anyone can fix this mess, it's this smooth bastard super spy. Oh. Well, looks like we're recruiting. It's a state of emergency.
Move in and lock down the city.
In the chaos, private armies have taken the streets.
Albion Security's contract has been extended indefinitely.
A crooked spy agency lurks in the shadows.
It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
And organised crime has grabbed the old city by the bollocks.
The Kellys have got a human organ black market.
No, but
Absolutely terrible decision, by the way, to release this 3 weeks before Valhalla, Cyberpunk event, or right around event, like after Avengers. Put this thing in January, man.
Please.
To build a resistance. Recruit anyone in the
It's gonna
whole
flop.
city.
Like it's gonna flop by sales because it's sandwiched in there. It's the same mistake EA made with Titanfall.
Hard grafters.
And we could assume Call of Duty.
Idiots. Everyday
Yeah,
people
absolutely.
with something to fight for.
Just
And something unique
give it a chance.
to offer.
Yeah. This just looks like a lot of dumb fun.
Yes, and dumb
Or the
fun
ones
does
you
not
least
compete with
expect.
Cyberpunk. It does not compete with the other games we mentioned in the same way. Like, how can we be bored of a franchise when it's in the third iteration only?
Yeah.
But Watch Dogs 2 didn't light the world on fire.
Unfortunately,
Valhalla
that
is their
game was great.
flagship.
to the resistance.
Yeah, well, I love the first one. I mean, again, we talk about messaging ruining a game, but no one's amped for Watch Dogs Legion compared to those other titles listed. So
Right.
just move it to January and say it's like Darksiders Genesis for us. No one really was dying for that game except for a few of us. And then, that was fun. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's what this game should be for people. Silly release date.
That's cool.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm all
Find them.
no politics in games is famous thing. He's right.
Welcome to the
Get it out.
resistance.
And one thing we know, Ubisoft, very self-aware, very, very in tune with the world.
Right. Very
Look at that
inclusive
box
bunch. What an awful box art. What awful box art.
All right. Well, as we've mentioned quite a few times, we are going to get a first look at the campaign of Halo Infinite. And I asked a friend of mine what he wants to see in a brand new Halo. You may know Ninja for many things.
All right,
over the
and we
past
commuted
few
here.
years, but he actually
The
started
flagship mixer
and
streamer. Save the platform.
created quite.
Oh, we don't need to hear him. Let's
Alice is
see
in
the
here.
chat for a second here. Charles Jones says until D-Day. Well, what that meant? I don't know. I'm scared.
D-Day is does he mean Avengers Day? like A-Day?
Oh, all right, I got it. Mr. and Mrs. Nasty Boots goes, Yo, Joe. What's up, guys? What's going on? More Irish representation. I love it. Oh, hey, Dan.
What's up, folks?
Tell everybody you said hello. Wave.
What did they say?
They say hello. You can leave the door open because I got my clothes on the door there.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to dog.
You let him in. He's a pup. He's a small little pup. He's a good boy. Marty, come over here. The people want to see you.
These are what you get, guys. The dogs are here for the pre-show.
Yeah.
That is it. And I'd rather watch that dog
Honestly.
than see a Legion.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Are you just that over the game right now?
Yeah. I'm not interested in Watch Dogs. Now, don't misunderstand, guys. When I say I'm not interested, like, I mean, I'm still gonna buy it. Come on.
Yeah.
But the problem is I'm not gonna buy it at launch. I'm not gonna buy it right away. Like, what's it gonna do for me that all the other games in this window are not? Now, if I get a review code, that might change the conversation, but I'm there for Valhalla, and even then, like, it's an Ubisoft game. I'm getting that out of Ghost of Tsushima right now. We're gonna have Avengers. What if that's really good and addictive? What if Call of Duty is really good and addictive? Like, there's so many other games, and no matter what happens with Watch Dogs, it's going to be compared to Cyberpunk, and those are not fair comparisons because they're going for very different things, but they have the cyber aesthetic, which means those who are kind of interested or on the peripheral of this conversation, they're going to compare the two. And
right.
It's
world premiere, one more.
All right. Well, whoo, a real one?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, look at that. Stylized.
Oh, is this? Oh, never mind. I thought like a Minecraft Stranger Things crossover.
I'm not seeing that. Cocoa Cucumber. I don't know that.
Cocoa Cucumber. I mean, like the first glance, I was like, are they doing like a? Because like the synth, the setting.
Art's really cool. Yeah, I dig this. Oh no, I don't.
Oh, it's card based.
Alright, they had me and they lost me. But that's simply because of preference, not because it looks bad.
Game looks gorgeous though.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at Horizon Zero Dawn. Ooh.
Echo Generation. Cool.
I'll try that out. If it's on Game Pass, absolutely. And it's from Canada. Oh, what are you doing now?
Definitely some Stranger Things vibes to that one.
Yeah, see, even Jeff Keighley
Echo
said it.
Generation with the hockey smash.
Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Let me
now
see
it's time to get to another world premiere.
Another world premiere?
Oh, wait, we got YouTube creators, first of all. Sorry. I get so excited to think there are more world premieres coming.
You son of a bitch, Jeff. You son of a gun.
But right now, actually, we're going to hear.
He goes, we got another world premiere. Oh, wait, no, we got more creators to talk.
Hear what they're looking.
Dang. Getting us like that. Yeah. Oh, and look at, we this creator, I couldn't see his name, I went away so fast, but they're from India. So we're talking about bringing gamers in. That's awesome to see. Awesome to see the representation as well, where it's just not just Americans talking, because that's oftentimes what it is. And we don't know anything, you know?
Well, Danny is Irish, I believe. Of course, Alana's Australian.
Yep.
Indian here.
Talus says, good morning, Badbit. Good morning to you, Talus. And let's see. I'm just trying to read this right here. The real question is, can I play this in my PlayStation? That's actually a good question. You know, one of the games we know we can play on our PlayStation, but what about the game we just saw? You know, Watch Dogs Legion, we can. That is a good something to something.
I don't
think
think you find that out today. I think you find it out tomorrow,
or in a press release afterwards, or in a tweet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is meant to for Xbox, and I think even Jeff, in his business mindset, would recognize that today is allow Xbox the spotlight. And then we'll find out later on. And who cares? Like the coolest part about all of this is they are providing opportunities for you to play anywhere and everywhere. And I keep going back to this point, Joe, because it's important. If you choose to not buy an Xbox at launch, we're still going to play together.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the case for a lot more games than I think people realize.
Yeah. Oh God, that green Halo edition. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I have never owned an original Xbox, and I've wanted to.
You've never? Oh, right, because that was in. You know what? You tell the people what a bad Xbox fan you are, I'm going to move some stuff around in my room. So just go for it.
Absolutely. So, guys, I did not become an Xbox fan until I was in college, and I'm 34 now, so it gives you an idea of the timeline. I sold Plasma to buy a 360 so I could play Gears of War. That's why that game. There's a lot of reasons that game is so important to me, but I was so in on the Xbox brand after being in the dorm rooms with my friends and playing on their Xbox originals and seeing what it could do with network and playing online, that when Gears of War came along, the game just spoke to me. And so I sold Plasma in order to be able to afford an Xbox 360. And I got that alongside of my Wii. I got my Wii day one. But I've never owned an original Xbox. And I've always wanted to, particularly the green one, but really any, just for display purposes, because now into this next gen, I'm going to have my Xbox One X Scorpio and Gears Edition side by side in displays, and I would like to have some legacy.
Now, Kevin Butler also adds, first off, a lot of shame for you right now in the chat. Never owning an original. I run a PlayStation podcast. I got 2 downstairs in the basement. Okay. So shame. And Kevin Butler also says that then you betrayed the fandom and bought a PS4 at launch.
Yeah, I was PS4 at launch until Master Chief Collection, and even then I wasn't big on Xbox until the Xbox One S, because simply put, I go where I feel I'm treated best as a customer, and that's important. I think that's important as consumers. It was never blind fandom. And Charles, I host the Xbox Expansion Pass, and I never shy about that history, because I think it's important that we as consumers allow ourselves to be fans, but be fans of games, not the brand. I'm a fan of Halo. I'm a fan of Gears. I love State of Decay. I really like Sea of Thieves. So Xbox is my jam for that reason. If they were on PlayStation, I'd be there too. And Joe, you and I both have every system, and we play them all. So.
Right. But again, I didn't go. I didn't betray my Xbox family. No, I'm kidding. I definitely did. I mean, talking about the history of like Halo and what it means for me, I always repeat myself. I'm a broken record. I still consider myself an Xbox fan. I want Xbox to do good. I never want them to fail. I hate when I see people that are rooting for consoles, for manufacturers, for people to fail just because it's the game isn't on their system. I really hate that logic. It's something we really ought to move away from. But like seeing Xbox do a 180 as to why I left them in the first place. I left them because they focused on TV and not games. I left them because they were all about DRM and only playing on this one thing, and all the used games fiasco. And that's when I truly left them as a consumer. And I hate when like I've seen some things of like, this is true fans would have stuck around type of thing that I'm hearing from folks. It's like, no, Microsoft failed us. Microsoft failed us 4 years ago. And this is them saying...
Not 4 years ago.
Sorry, 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
I still remember
4 years ago, they got back on track.
Yeah, I'm remembering 2016 November, and I'm just like, but like, they failed their consumers, and they betrayed our trust. And now to see them going, hey, listen, this is not the same Xbox. This is not a Don Matrick gig. This is us. And now we got a new word premiere.
Right. A real one?
A realsies one. No, it's
Hello Neighbor.
Hello Neighbor.
Yeah. Do we want to talk over this one, or are we gonna wait?
No, I've never actually like given Hello Neighbor a chance, so I'll give him a good look see. What the fuck is this game? Ew, I don't like that thing either.
What was the name of the game just before this that we kind of were just like, not for us? No, not XMecha. The one that had Horizon vibes and Stranger Things. All
I know it was like Coconut was the
Coco Cucumber was the
Cucumber was the developer. I don't know the game off the top of my head though.
Chat, can you help us out on that one? What was that game? What was the name of that one?
Ew, I don't like this. Ew, I really don't like this. Oh, that's gross. Oh no. Oh no, what is that? No, thank you.
Should have voted. That's what that is. I am your sins back to haunt you.
No, get out.
Oh,
ah, you fucking
love
idiot.
that.
You dummy. You're a big dum-dum.
Echo something, man.
Oh, dude, he's like in the window. Yeah, get out of here. Dude.
Oh, God.
Dude.
See, I can totally see why this would be terrifying to play.
Yeah, no, I don't like this one bit.
I would not. This isn't my game. Again, a lot of these are not my game, but I see it, and I'm there for it, and I'm like, all right, get on here.
What the fuck?
Hello Neighbor 2. All right. He's wearing the outfit. Ooh, I like that.
All right, I'm in. That looks cool, dude.
Good teaser.
That was a good teaser.
There it is. Hello, Neighbor 2. And we've got some more games still to come, and we are 14 minutes away from the start of the showcase from Xbox. It's going to last almost exactly 1 hour. So there'll be an hour showcase in 15 minutes and then
Echo
our
generation,
first show
yeah.
afterwards. But right now we're going to take a look at the ID at Xbox program, a great program this week, actually. If
Shout
you're on
out to
Xbox,
ID at
it's a
Xbox
summer
for this
Game Fest
demo run they're
event.
doing. A lot of
Over
great
70
games available
that
there.
you
We
can
didn't
download
talk
and
about that, and we
preview
should
for
have.
free.
It's a good,
one of the
good
big
talking
things I
point.
wanted to do with Summer Game Fest was give everyone a chance to play more games.
And I feel like it just got undershadowed
thank
this
the
week
team at
just
Xbox
because of
for
the
putting
hype
that
for this
together
event.
in
I
these
feel
unusual
like I
circumstances
saw
where
some
we don't
people
have big,
like
consumer events
Donnie
where
from
we'll play games.
PSVG
But right
tweet
now,
a whole
let's
lot
take
of
a
stuff,
look
but
at ID
not
at
a
Xbox,
lot.
and there
Not a
are
lot,
some
which
glimpses
made
of
me a
some new
little
games in
sad.
here as well. Check it out.
Okay,
It's hard to
world
stream
premiere.
from your box and then go between apps. That might be
Right.
part of it. Also, I think everyone's just, where's the focus? It's all Halo. We need to know
Echo
Halo.
generation, Deuterito says.
Yeah. Some of these games look so dope. There's a skating one, not Skatebird, but another one that looks really cool. 12 minutes. I got to play that at E3. Good game.
They still need to change that fucking name.
You with the F-bombs. I'm so offensive.
Sorry. I know, I was doing real good for the first hour, and now I'm just like, let me.
The Ascent looks so
God,
cool.
the Ascent looks so cool. That is definitely a day one.
Last stop, cool idea. Okay, Exo one. I like that look. Whatever
Yeah.
you're flying around as that disc. I think it's neat.
12 minutes. Dope.
Games for everybody of all types. Falconeer. I always thought was
Falconeer
cool.
looks cool. Ooh, Unexplored 2. Alright.
Tunic.
Tunic. Yo, when are you coming out? I have the shirt. I want this game. I played it at PAX. So good.
Check this game right here. That looks like something you play.
Yeah.
Oh, Shredders look cool. I play Shredders. Give me old school PS2 vibes. Mad Streets. Oh.
Sable
I like the
looks
art
cool.
style of Sable. Yeah. First to console. I didn't realize that. For all of them. Props to them, man. They
Props.
really are doing a lot for fans there.
They really did. That was.
There you go, Shredder's snowboarding game. I miss my SSX.
Yeah,
so
see, that's what I'm.
looks really
Yes,
good.
that's what I want.
And
SSX.
lots of great games coming to the ID at Xbox program that we're excited about. All right, now though we have a pretty cool
Jeff.
brand new game to show you.
Jeff.
This comes from a legendary
Let's do
game creator, and when I saw this and the journey he
says
wants to
legendary
take us on
creator
with this
and
game,
doesn't salivate, you
I
know
was
it's not
really
gonna be
excited and honored
Yeah.
to have the opportunity to share this with you. So this is a bit of a longer piece, but it takes you into the world of a brand new game from a special creator in Japan. Please check this out.
ハロー。
Whoa.
Xbox ファンの皆様、スクエアエニックスの中裕二です。
Square
今日は
Enix?
皆様に
Give
不
me
思議な
that
不思
top
議な
hat.
物語をお届けに参りました。僕は現在スクエアエニックスにてバランカンパニーという
A
新し
new
いブランドを立ち上げま
company.
し
Oh,
た。
it's
そ
a
してこ
brand.
こにいる昔ソニックやナイツを一緒に作った大島直人と
Oh,
20年ぶりにタッグを組んで
that's cool.
アクションゲームを作っています。
Same guy that worked on Knights
中さんが
Sonic.
ス
That's
クエアエ
cool.
ニックスに行くと知った時はびっくりしました。
僕も驚いたよ。
しかしこうしてまた一緒にタッグを組んでゲームを作れること、そして僕たちの得意とするゲーム作りとスクエアエニックスが得意とする物語や音楽とが合わさり、誰も体験したことのない新しいゲームを世界中の皆様にお届けできることをとても嬉しく思います。
今日僕たちが皆様にお届けするのはアクションゲームのすべてを詰め込んだアクションゲームオブアクションゲーム、バランワンダーワールドです。
Balan Wonderland is an action game.
アクションゲームにミュージカルの世界観を持ち込んでボタン一つで
Doesn't look like one.
たくさんの衣装能力を使い
Oh yeah, I
進んでいくゲーム
definitely
になり
see
ま
the
す。
Knights vibe
苦
with
悩
what
や
they're
葛
showing
藤
so far.
人は誰しもがポジティブな気持ちとネガティブな気持ちのバランスを保ちながら生きています。
I like the art style.
しかし
I
その
love
バラン
these
スが崩れ
drawings.
た時、
You
あ
know
なた
this
は
is
バラン
very
シア
early.
ターに迷い込み
Yeah.
ます。
Yeah.
悩める12人のキャストたちの心象世界
Yet
へ、あ
another
なたはさまざまなアクションを駆使して
entry point
進んでいき
for
ます。
people into that Asian
アクショ
market.
ンの一つ一つが衣装に割り当てられており、その数はなんと
Shame, shame. More people need to wear
80種類を
top
超え
hats.
ます。
Honestly, I don't know why they never left.
各ステージに
I would wear a top hat every day. You can't find, you walk that, like you walk into a JC Penney's, no top hats, and I'm always
あな
disappointed.
たの手で
John
取り戻してあ
Wilkes
げてくだ
Booth
さい。
assassinating Lincoln could have
本
had something
作
to do
は
with it.
24言語に
Ooh,
I
you
always
think
found
it
that to be a
is?
bit shallow
Xbox One
and pedantic.
さらに
What, the
Xbox
assassination?
Series
The hat?
X にも
Or the hat?
対応し片方のコンソールを持
The
っていれば
hat. The hat.
いつまでも遊んでいただけるスマートデリバリーにも対応す
Yeah.
る
A neat idea. I don't see,
世界中の
and
皆
maybe
様
I
に
misread
4K
it,
の最高画質で
but he
本
talked about
作
it
の
being
世
an
界を
action
隅
game.
々まで楽しんでい
We
ただ
don't
く
see any
more
action.
RPG.
ワンダーワールド
I
の
see
世界で
ARPG.
皆様をお待ちしています。最後に今日は全世
You
界
know I'll
初
have
公
to
開
pee
の
before
映
the
像
show
も
starts
準備
because
いたし
I'm
ますので
lukewarm. That's
ど
what I
う
do.
ぞご
I
覧くだ
mean,
さい。
we got 8
It's
minutes.
Time.
Okay, there you go. Now we're gonna see a trailer. Oh, this is cool.
That was a stovepipe. I'm sorry, Charles. You're a good person.
A strange and mysterious land that you visit when you come
5
to
stars.
a turning point in life.
Definitely seeing the Knights.
Yeah.
Very pretty art.
Very pretty. It's like that Christmas movie with the train.
Yeah. That's a 3D action platformer. You're talking about the Polar Express.
Yeah, Polar Express.
3D action platformer. I teach English, bro. We read that every year.
And Tom
This
Hanks
looks really
said, "Get
cool."
off my train."
80 different costumes, unlocking unique actions and
You don't need it.
What I want Master Chief to do in this reveal, by the way, is just look at the camera and say, "Wear that mask."
And then he just takes off his helmet.
Yeah.
They're like, what the? Yo, what if that's the whole fuck moment?
Oh man, that would be wild. Because learn something from DC live action movies. You don't show your best stuff in the trailer.
Right.
You show your second best stuff in the trailer. So if that's the second best, I'm in. You know what? I'll tell you this, Joe. I was not in on this game because it doesn't look like it was for me, but I'm digging the 3D action platformer vibes. And it looks happy. And as we talk about with several games, Super Lucky's Tale and Mario, and we need happy.
Yeah.
I would try this. This isn't right up my alley, but I would try this.
Look into your hearts to discover what's most precious.
Why won't you
I would
dance?
try this. Like, it's not selling me, but I appreciate where it's going. It's really neat art.
Yeah.
Every moment is an adventure.
Yeah, Hat in Time vibes. I see that.
6 minutes. Luke, do you
Is
need to
that
go
my-
tinkle?
Okay, fine. Yes, yes.
Everybody.
Been to move to the East Coast.
Yeah, let's go.
There it is, the announcement of Balan Wonderland.
Don't forget
Nice
to
was such
okay,
a
he left. I was gonna
special and
say,
important game to me. I
don't
wanna
forget
thank
to
Nakasan and Square Enix for sharing that world
Zip it
premiere
up.
announcement with us here on the pre-show. There's even more good stuff though coming up at the top of the hour. We are just 6 minutes
It'd be
away.
hilarious
So
if
we're
he
going to
comes
have
in
another group
and he's just
join
Donald
us here as we
Duck.
count down in the final 5 minutes. We got Matt Pat
Oh,
joining us
Matt
live
Pat.
from the Game Theorist.
Oh my
headquarters.
God.
It's over. I could check out right now. I am sold.
Nah, I don't think you're anything. Okay. Everybody, I want to know what your thoughts are so far on the pre-show. I like it. Like, I thought this is a solid pre-show. You know, like, we saw some new things. We saw some interesting stuff. Balan does look really cool, really unique. Like, yeah, giving us that action platformer vibe that we're sorely missing, man. Like, that's awesome that we're getting to see that. Oh my God, Master Chief Helmet. Let's go. I don't know who you are, but I'm very jealous of you, sir. Oh my goodness. I am so ready for this, guys. God, I couldn't be more excited for the future of Xbox. I'm, to me, there's no way they can disappoint. And I said 1 hour later, I'm so disappointed. No, like, there's so much riding on this event to be good. So I want it to be the best that Microsoft has. I want this to be the best conference, just bar none. So yeah, the Xbox event, man, this is it. It's happening. I'm so excited. With that, we welcome back Luke Lore to the stream. Hi, sir. How you doing? What's going on?
Man, I'm so hyped, Joe.
know,
I'm
dude.
so excited. A good pre-show,
right?
But I'm ready for Halo.
Ah, man, let me tell you something. I just said it. Like, there's no way what they're working towards right now. There's no way they could disappoint. Like, they're doing so good so far. This is an excellent pre-show of showing you little things to get you warmed up. Where are you at right now? Because now I think I need to go to the bathroom.
You go ahead. I'll talk to the
No.
chat.
I'm good. I don't know. Maybe midway through I gotta. You know what? Where's the?
Go now.
If we gotta bust this out,
Go now.
No, I don't want to.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm in right now. I'm ready to see Halo. I'm ready to see what we don't know. But I will tell you this, Joe, and I told you beforehand, because on XEP I'm very tempered, very objective. When we stream, it's a little bit more personality.
Yeah.
I very seriously am ready to yell and get hyped and be emotional, because this means a lot to me. Like, gaming is important to us emotionally, but I'm so ready to be excited with everybody else about what we're seeing today.
Yep.
That's the thing, man. I'm ready to be excited with everyone else.
Yeah.
Whether you're in the chat, watching on VOD, if you know our content from other places, I'm ready to be excited with you. And that's the kicker, man. It's awesome. It's awesome to see.
It's such a great day to be a gamer. I think we're at the point where we all need this. We all need this thing to escape what is a really bad reality,
It accidentally highlights how important E3's week with pivotal conferences are. Because we've been dragged out through the mud, and this, again, the climactic moment. If it was PlayStation that was going second, we might feel that way. Maybe, I don't know. It's something about Microsoft feels different this time around.
Yeah.
But solid pre-show from Jeff. The appropriate amount of vamping and discussion that you would expect. They're doing what we would do, right? Like, they're talking and getting excited. They're having the conversation for people that don't have the conversation. And they showed some good games. I mean, we got Exo Mecha, Dragon Quest, Echo Generation, Hello Neighbor 2, and Balan Wonderland all showcased. A lot of
Hello
diverse
Neighbor
stuff
2
there.
looks dope. And then a shit ton of indies. We got a shit
They
ton
all
of
look
indies.
good.
They all look
Yeah.
great. They're all coming to Xbox first. And we could also assume Game Pass.
Right. I think
Yeah.
for I would imagine all of them, but maybe Balan Wonderland's a little too far out for that. But man, it's awesome. And for anybody that's hanging out with us, go look at those demos sometime this week. There's a lot of really neat games in there. If any of those piqued your interest, there's more.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. I'm super excited, man. This is it. We're only moments away. Gang, if the volume's too low, if the volume's too high, please let me know and I will adjust accordingly. But right now we are about to watch. We're about to watch this event, man.
I've got
real.
butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah.
I'm jittery. Like, I don't know if you feel I'm jittery. I'm just happy and excited, and that leads to two paths in the next hour.
Yeah.
Either I fall off a cliff and I'm face planting and sad, or I skyrocket into the heavens, man. I'm just ready to be happy about the brand Xbox with people, with more people, with everyone, and that hasn't happened in so
a very long time. And also, I just put a link to my Twitter posts in the chat. Literally just posted that. Please, if you all could share it, get it out there to as many people as you can. It really does help us out, get some more eyes on this. But I'm just happy to see so many people. Again, like Marcus O'Neill coming in, going, "Good morning, Jets. Good morning to you, sir." Look at God, I'm so jealous of the guy with the Halo mask. What's that?
So I bought that helmet yesterday, Joe. That's how amped I am.
Is it just like a foam mask? Yesterday. How much is it?
No, I don't. It's $50 or so. The review said hard plastic. I don't know. It's got lights on it. I don't care. Like, I'm so ready. I had the Art of Halo Infinite pre-ordered. It was on sale for $30 on Amazon a couple months ago. So I snagged that, pre-ordered that. I'm just ready to celebrate this game.
Yeah.
I'm ready to celebrate this game.
And I'm ready to celebrate it with everybody. Thank you all so much for coming on and dropping by. This was kind of like, I feel like I didn't do a great job promoting this event. So thank you all so much for coming on by, stopping by, reaching out and watching this with us. This is huge. With that, let's get to Jeff Keighley. He's talking.
Game showcase, an hour of games right here on YouTube.
Let's go. Again, let me know if it's too low. I got it most of the way here on YouTube.
Starting?
Yeah, it's starting.
We're here. Ooh, Joe.
Don't tell me anything yet. You're a little bit ahead of me.
No, that was just me.
Oh, okay,
reacting.
good.
I'm just ready, man.
You're already here. 9, 8,
7.
Show me hate. Oh, Psychonauts 2. People's faces. Let's get it.
Let's go, brother. I almost got it.
We're starting off with Halo?
Very different take if it's Halo.
Don't stutter. Please don't stutter.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little stutter too. Is that the Janus key? No,
Janus.
This doesn't look like Halo.
No, this has to be. I think they're molding his armor.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
You're right.
Let's go.
She called it an exosuit.
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come, I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
Are they branding 117 on there? Yeah.
Armor cannot hope.
That's so cool, dude. I'm grinning ear to ear.
Initialize?
It all means nothing.
Whoa.
Until you step inside.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm so excited, man. It's so cool.
Oh, it looks so good.
It does.
Fuck.
To start demo? You see that?
You giving Daddy the game right now?
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
After we lost.
This is death.
What did we lose? To Cortana?
No. 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 This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency.
Love this dude right now, by the way.
Yeah. Same guy that does Octane's voice.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
No. No. You can't stand this. No, you breathe. No. You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the banish.
Nice!
You keep saying that.
Let's go.
We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw clone.
Oh, stop stuttering. Stop stuttering.
Stuttering bad.
I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we get away from here. Far away.
A lot of stutter. Too much stutter.
Too much stutter. Wow.
Oh. Let me find.
Whoa.
When I get back, we can look.
Should have pre-recorded.
Okay, big guy.
Ooh.
That's Halo 1 vibes.
I just love the perspective just switched to his helmet. Destroy AA gun.
Oh, that's Halo 1 vibes.
Yeah. So it is kind of open worldy.
Yeah, it is.
The game
Dude,
looks
look at that.
absolutely fantastic, but the stutter is out of this world.
I reloaded. I'm fine now.
You're fine. I'm gonna reload.
Well, I said fine. Now it's stuttering again. Go figure. Okay, he's sprinting.
He's in a
Warthog.
He's in a warthog. Yeah. Oh no.
This is open world.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Bad stutter. The VOD is going to be very helpful with this, I think.
Absolutely.
Open world. Look
Whoa. Okay.
I'm here for it, man.
I'm here for it. As they're fiddling with the map, I'm gonna go switch to the Xbox stream and see if that doesn't.
Oh, that's a
benefit
good
us.
call. I'll do that as well.
Yeah. Xbox On is the one, right?
No, that's the top one. Just go to the Xbox channel.
My apologies,
All right,
y'all.
Fine. It's not your fault. Oh, I'm in on this, man. This is open world, but it still looks Halo.
I love it.
Oh, he jumped out and started shooting?
I think I'm either a little ahead of you, or ooh, is that the new? Oh, that's the new battle rifle. Oh, that's nice.
All right, you're a little ahead of me, barely.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, vanished drop pods.
Fuck yes.
See that them sprinting after you?
Oh, holy shit.
Talk dirty to me. Oh, grapple hook!
I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you, buddy.
Oh, yes! Oh, that's awesome.
Holy shit. Halo Breath of the Wild, let's go.
That's really what this moment is you're looking out and you're like, this is what I can do. That is gorgeous. Look at the wildlife.
Wow.
House of Pain in the background, it looks like. Those banish drop pods.
Whoa! Yeah, yeah. This is doing it for me, dude.
Yes. Is that a banished weapon? These are banished weapons.
banished
so they're
weapons.
modified cubbies. Cubbies is, by the way, what cool kids call it. Cubbies.
Yeah. No, I heard. I chose to ignore. Oh my goodness.
Yo, look at that. Dude, look, they're going on the tour of weapons. Grapple up there. Yes! Yes! Oh!
Oh my god!
They've managed to make it look simple and still epic. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh!
The art style is wonderful.
God, yes. Oh, I love that it's Covenant, you know, or Banish, but you know what I mean.
Sure, yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I'm sure we'll fight Prometheans at some point, need to story-wise, but like, give me this all day.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
That grappling hook is awesome. They brought Halo and Metroid Prime together with some Breath of the Wild here.
Lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted,
dope,
defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone.
I bet we see Locke's helmet here.
Now stand. This is my last fight.
Talking to Locke.
True test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die well.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, Joe, I'm in for it. Chad, I'm here for it.
All right, let's hit refresh real fast. Ready?
We hope you enjoyed your first look
3,
at Halo Infinite's campaign.
2,
I'm incredibly
1,
proud
click.
of the enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint
God, that
of
looks
the
so
epic
awesome.
battles that await you
That
on the
looked
next chapter of Master Chief's
incredible.
journey.
The hook.
This is the
it
most
felt
ambitious campaign we've
fluid
ever
as all hell.
For the
It-
first time, players will
the
have the freedom
guns
to explore a
popped.
mysterious new Halo ring that's several times
Man.
larger than our last two Halo games combined.
The shield grenade.
Halo Infinite has
so
been built
in.
from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X.
This is
Bigger
fucking
battles,
awesome.
epic vistas,
This is the first
more
thing they
complex
showed off.
visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5.
The
this
lighting
will
is-
be running at a flawless 60 frames per
Chef's
second
kiss.
and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months,
I'm watching the
including
Twitter
the first look
reaction.
at
Who was-
multiplayer.
Ooh.
And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Let's
World
go. World premiere. Jinx.
It's another XGS title.
Now you're a little ahead of me, you son of a bitch.
Looks new.
Is this State of Decay, maybe?
I'm seeing vibes for it, possibly.
Right?
She looks awesome. No, this can't be State of Decay. There's wolves.
Wow.
Whoa. This looks really good.
Looks really good. Giving me Last of Us vibes as well, if I must say.
State of Decay means Last of Us, I feel. What's her name? Llewellyn?
In State of Decay?
No. I'm just looking at the shirt. Her shirt said Llewellyn.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at that water.
Yeah. This
Wait,
is cool.
wasn't there a rumor that someone in the game studio, I forget who, was making an open world post-apocalyptic game? Was it Playground?
All right, what's eating this?
What the fuck?
Here. Oh. Yes! Oh!
You're 2 seconds ahead of me, you son of a gun. But I love it.
Yes!
But I love it.
Yes! Oh, that's so awesome! That's what that budget does.
Welcome, everyone, to the Xbox Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15
he's very
Xbox
handsome.
Game Studios,
Phil Spencer?
including unveils of 5 new
Yes!
first-party games. What you will see
5
today
new first-party
is
games.
how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today.
Yep.
From your subscription or free to play.
Tell you.
These
You know,
games
that's
will
an
look
obvious thing, I
and
know,
play
but like
best on
yeah.
Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always
Turn
pushed
10.
the limits
All
of
right.
our hardware
Motorsport
is Turn 10.
Give me 3
And they're
seconds.
early in development on the next sports and motorsport.
Sorry.
How dare you?
And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in engine.
Did you hear it's still not ready yet?
Right.
World premiere.
World premiere. But 60 ray traced. This thing is undoubtedly more powerful than the PlayStation.
I've never cared about motorsport. This is still impressive.
Yeah. Go fast.
Wow. No 8? No 8 on
Just
that.
Forza Motorsport. He doesn't need to get
Reboot
his...
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, another
8's
one.
Tired.
Another
Rare.
one.
Sorry, I forgot 3
You
seconds.
son of a bitch. This is more... Oh, no, this is Everwild. Okay.
Or Grounded. No, that's Obsidian. Sorry.
Yeah.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only
Wow.
a few truly feel it. It is found
Okay, so
in the
that she was
smallest
one of the countdown people. Were you doing the countdown on the Xbox
in
beginning of the
every
show?
step of a perilous journey.
So that's another.
This looks absolutely gorgeous.
That's
In the
another
symmetry of
hero
ritual.
mascot-esque character that they can add to the portfolio, kind of like an Aloy kind of thing.
In the bonds we share.
Oh, this is giving me like Avatar vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the animals. Yeah. As someone who's never
And
watched
in
an Avatar,
moments of
my
stillness.
apologies
Oh, you
if
should.
I have
Show's
offended.
good. Show's good.
Yeah.
Beautiful art. It's like Ori meets Avatar.
It teaches us to
Breath of
look
the Wild.
beyond the expected.
Ooh.
To be a light in dark places.
Oh, I
to
love it.
seek answers.
It's a little crab thing.
This game's beautiful.
And to
Gorgeous.
stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
That looked really nice.
Beautiful game.
Yeah.
Beautiful game. Great addition to the portfolio.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be all shooty bang bangs. It could be something peaceful like that. That got me really zen.
Everwild will give to you
Miss
a
O'Connor with the
magical
epic
and
tattoo.
untamed natural world for you to explore and to just
Full sleeve?
truly
That's
lose
badass.
yourself in. It's a place to be eternal.
Yeah, famous. I see
And
that.
Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community
Joe, we've
that's
seen
already
Halo Infinite,
growing
State of
around
Decay
this
3,
game.
Forza
Thank you,
Motorsport,
thank you,
and
thank you.
Everwild. First 4 games shown, all top tier, I would argue.
20 minutes in, this is a great show so far.
Yeah.
Whoa. I just
Oh,
got
this
hit
is,
with a flood of memories.
Tell me why?
Love you, Mom.
Tell me why, yeah.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Don't nod.
Allison?
Yeah. It doesn't matter that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
They're twins, yes?
Yeah.
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
August 22nd, or 27th, chapter 1.
Okay.
I'd say it looks good. I'm not
Yeah.
really one for Don't Nod, but good
I
on.
like Don't Nod. Some of the animations felt very off.
Moon.
Oh!
Hey everyone.
Are you gonna announce
My name is
something?
Gennady.
I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited
I would
tell
love
you
to see
that
them
we're
purchase
working
them right
on
now,
a
though.
very,
You know?
very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X. We are now at a time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency, which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart
They have a
delivery later
PlayStation
this
5
year.
dev kit, I think, in the background. I'm not bullshitting you. Because that's the weird
Should note,
shape.
Ori 2, for anyone watching, that's a Game of the Year contender. Put that on your list, guys, to try.
Oh, Private Division. What they got for us?
That's the publisher. That's Obsidian's Outer Worlds stuff.
Okay, so this is Outer World stuff now. All right, cool.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes
Seeing
the
good
biggest
stuff, man.
mystery in
Yeah.
the galaxy.
Good show.
It was a good show.
Research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid
So this
stopover.
is Outer Worlds DLC.
Yeah.
Full of salacious secrets.
So now we're into
and scandalous strangers.
the not new game phase.
Right.
Lull, I would imagine.
Looking
Yes.
25 minutes.
today.
I wouldn't say it's anywhere
With the
near
right
that
kind of
Dragon
case,
High School
Steve
thing that
wanted
we
us
saw
to
on the
develop a
PlayStation.
miracle
But,
drug.
yeah.
Can
Yeah.
put you
Good
on
lull.
the wrong side of a gun.
Chat, how are you guys feeling about it? I'm sorry, I should be
Or
checking up.
sword.
Yeah, how are y'all feeling about it so
Or
far?
This thing.
Cartoon gaming looks way better. Cartoon games looking way better than realistic.
Thrills.
It's his game of the year too for Ori.
Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain?
If you liked Outer Worlds, I can't imagine you'd not be all in on this. This looks great if you liked Outer Worlds.
What will you find on Gorgon?
And Joe, from what we understand, this is their middle team. We have a top team, we don't know what they're doing.
Any drinks.
And we have a bottom team, that's grounded. This is
September 9th. Okay. Let's go.
Another Xbox game studio.
Let's
Grounded,
go. 3 seconds, Luke.
If you're
Sorry.
waiting for the biggest
sorry, Jeff.
game
dare
of the year, then wait for Cyberpunk. But if
Yo.
you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered.
I've heard surprisingly good things about this game.
Same.
From Obsidian
Oddly,
Entertainment,
very,
the
very
makers of
positive
games
stuff on
that are
Grounded.
nothing
Yeah.
Like everybody
this
expecting
one.
it to be not fun or not good, and it's very good. It looks cool though.
Yeah, I mean it's not my
Summer.
thing, but like I'm happy for
Strive
people.
together to thrive together, or just feed your friend to the spiders
So you can't play
and
solo.
go solo.
This is definitely something I'd be willing to try out with you. You and Kev, I
Same.
think.
Say yeah. Game Pass. Battletoad. See the Battletoad?
No. Oh, well now I did. Yes.
Sorry. Date July 28th.
Okay, I'm willing to try that out. I'm willing to give it a good look.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh, yeah. If
Yeah, I
you've been
would love a
wondering,
Rick Moranis
we have been
appearance.
working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Woo! Luke, Luke,
World premiere.
remember, 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see this next big game, Obsidian.
Oh,
We
Joseph.
have always known war.
Oh, Joseph.
Fuck yes.
It forged our empire.
Fuck yes.
Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes.
Skeleton Monster Knight.
Now our oaths are lost.
Yo, this is cool. A cool teaser, right? We haven't seen gameplay, but cool teaser. Oh!
And you must face the monsters
First person, Joe.
our sins have borne.
Let's go.
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
Avowed?
Avowed, okay.
Let's go. That's giving me some Lord of the Rings vibes.
Did you see that? It said Series X, did not say Xbox One.
Right.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora.
That
When
looks fucking
Obsidian
cool.
Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best.
I like
And
they
it's
said
being
this is the
built
game
from
they
the
wanted to
ground
make.
up to take
Right.
full advantage of the power
Whether that's true or false,
of
that's something
Xbox
really great
Series
to
X.
market.
At Xbox Game
Yep.
Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of
So
Interior
this is a new
Night,
studio, not
to
the
review
Obsidian.
their
They transitioned
original
away
game.
from Obsidian?
Yeah, they transitioned away. This is a new independent studio, they said.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the
Joe,
trailer.
not an Xbox game studio title, right?
Right.
World premiere.
Chat, let us know. What are you thinking?
Fortune, fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late.
I like their logo.
Cannot wait, looking out around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer.
Alex Van Aken? You driving that car?
Our family, it was just a stopover.
It's not your family.
Biomutants. MIA right now, Butler.
Yeah.
It was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
Giving me Max Payne vibes, right?
Is this
All my
the way they're
life,
gonna tell the story
I've been
though?
scared
Because then
of
it
the
gives me like
shadows.
Walking Dead 1 vibes.
But now, I'm
adventure
finally
game.
ready to step into the light. I got your
As
letters.
Dust Falls. Only Series X and PC, no Xbox One.
Cool. Ninja
Here at
Theory.
Ninja Theory, we're hard
Ninja
at work
Theory,
on
Luke.
all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and
Unreal
PC.
Engine 5.
I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show.
I love that
on the
dev
Ninja
diary,
Theory
particularly after
YouTube
the
channel.
Balrog stuff, Joe, from God of War.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development
never looked
journey
that cool.
from
Look how
here
cool
on
it
out.
is. Another game?
3 seconds, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, Ma, you coming in here, making sure your boy's fed watching this. Thank you. You're perfect. Mothers. Double Fine. All right. Honestly, I was getting hungry.
Jack Black is here.
What? Peter, he's been
Voice
sitting
of
there the whole
Motive
time?
Light.
Hey, who wrote the song? Peter. Oh, Peter. Fantastic work. Love the song. Very much. It's going to be fun.
All right, I
to
gave
sing
3
it.
seconds of pause, so I should be with
Now
you.
it's time
All right, cool.
I waited till Double Fine to do it, though.
Yeah.
Probably been a
Oh,
long time
fuck,
since you've
Psychonauts
been
2! Yes, cool.
I hope you don't mind poppins. Where are we?
It's a quiet
25 minutes left. Looking good.
This is a great showcase.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Jack Black.
Neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got.
Voice is good.
Now my
I know, right?
covers blow. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling.
You can't hear me chew, right?
Pulled me back up.
Luke,
that?
you can't hear me chew?
No.
Oh, these grapes are good.
I do not. This isn't my game ever.
Yeah,
His voice is good.
I'm just happy that because this game has such a big cult following that it's getting that sequel. Now this is also coming out on PlayStation unless they change the terms or whatever. But
Oh really?
yeah,
That's great, man. Awesome. I do not mind that one bit. There's plenty of exclusive stuff here, and this is a game that people want everywhere.
yeah.
Senses are the magic key.
Kevin's like, just give me Brutal Legend 2. Well, who knows?
Do people actually like that game? I'm asking out of ignorance. I do not know.
I only hear good things about it, so I would assume.
Unlocking all my memories,
It's a lot of time to spend on this.
which I never,
Right?
never.
I love the psychedelic vibe he's sending out. Imagine dropping acid, watching this trailer. Your brain would explode.
Yeah, you're out.
Kids don't do drugs. All right.
Xbox One, Series X, Windows, but of course, I don't think you would show PlayStation in this.
No.
Although that would have been a nice gesture. You know, I want everyone to get along.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing
I
games
love Sarah
built by
Bond.
Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too.
Bungie.
I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions.
Oh, so it's more than New Light. It's more than New Light.
For Game
So
Pass
that's cool.
Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud.
Nice.
Big
That's awesome.
win.
Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
That's a big get, Joe. That's a real big get. To put that into Game Pass with xCloud.
I've seen terrible things born out.
I'm assuming it's all of their DLC. Because New Light
they
is...
said all expansions.
Okay.
They said all expansions.
I don't know what New Light is. Is New Light just the base game?
That's like their free-to-play start to the game.
Right. Okay.
I love that they're rebuilding with Bungie. That really does. It's a smart, wise, good vibe thing to do. And this looks cool. I mean, I'm not a Destiny guy, but this looks really cool. Beyond Light's November 10th.
November 10th.
Which I think we knew that though. But that's
it was just delayed
This
till
is
November,
Destiny
from what
2
I
that
am
you can
aware
play
of.
any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life.
I'm thinking
like
Xbox
never
Series
before.
X is second
Unique
week of November.
perspectives,
117's
unexpected innovations,
a
and
good
fresh
Saturday to
voices
do
that
it.
demand to be
Let's do
heard
it.
and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games you're about to see are being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles.
I gotta remember that grapes on the
Thanks,
ground.
and
Don't
enjoy.
let my dog get to it. World premiere.
World premiere. Console launch exclusive. Okay, interesting. Back to that verbiage. We're synced time wise, right?
Yeah, this door just opened. It says Game World.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what that looks like? Call of Duty.
Well, no, did they say console launch exclusive though?
They did. I don't think it's Call of Duty. I'm just saying it reminds me of the level. Although that giving me Red Door vibes. Chernobyl. Are we in Chernobyl?
Maybe in Chernobyl.
Weird.
Very weird.
It's almost quantum breaky.
Ooh, good. Yeah. Good call.
I don't think it is. Metro? Is this Metro?
I was kind of thinking Metro. But wouldn't that be a little bit too fast? Who knows, right? Ew, what is that? No.
It looks like Metro rebuilding. It looks like the Metro world. Yeah, it looks like Metro. Stalker 2.
Okay. I've never heard of Stalker. Okay, I'm down.
I've heard vaguely.
World premiere.
World premiere. Console launch exclusive. Now we're getting to the launch games. This is nice. Daddy likes all this.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations.
Was not expecting that accent.
Yeah, right.
Our recon squad has been sent into
That
sub-level
shark
6 of the
Warhammer.
hive
Is this
to
a
determine
sound?
the full extent of the
Whoa.
unrest. I'll know more when they make it back.
This is terrifying. Fear? Is it fear?
Warhammer? I don't know.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The badge gave it away.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was what it was, but I wasn't sure.
And then when the guy held up the sword, I'm like, yeah, this is Warhammer. Does it
Do
get
we
me a
care?
little less excited? Yes. But
Yeah.
World
premiere.
This is the 15th game, by the way. So that's good numbers.
And oh! I want you to. Yep. Tetris Effect, baby!
Is it really?
I'm pretty fucking sure, dude. Yeah.
Console launch exclusive? Meaning not VR.
Yeah, let me see. Because I know this music. I love Tetris Effect, dude. Yup! Yeah, I fucking love this song!
So this is no longer a VR thing.
Right.
Is that what I'm getting? Okay.
Fucking love this fucking. Oh my god.
PG-13, Joe.
I'm trying.
This is Effect, right?
Yeah.
You played it, I haven't.
Oh, it is really freaking good. See, I watch myself here. Oh, this is new. This is new.
Tetris Effect 99. Connected.
Yep. Let's go. Let's
That's
go.
a great game.
World premiere.
Was that a console launch exclusive?
No, it's just console. No, this will be on PlayStation for sure.
Okay.
And PC. Ooh, Thunderful. Okay, image and form. Let's do this.
Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here? Hell yeah.
Is this one of the SteamWorld games?
He's about to find out.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space
It's a
rock?
third-person SteamWorld game.
Hold on.
Right?
Check.
I'm not big into SteamWorld, but this looks beautiful as all hell.
This looks cool.
Find anything good?
I love her big robot arm.
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
I like this. I'm day one on this one. The Gunk.
The Gunk.
You know, they had me until the title. It's a terrible title, but I love that gameplay.
You don't like the Gunk. Console launch exclusive. Alright, this is exclusive.
Bloober. Medium?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Showing a lot of things, man. We got 13 minutes left.
This is the 17th game.
Cool. A PlayStation show 20 what? It's 20 something, right?
Yes.
No, I don't think it hit.
Not counting sizzle reels, right?
Right. No, I don't think there was a sizzle reel. I need to watch it again.
The moon.
This game looks incredible. But I'll say none of them hit as hard. Like, I mean, some of them, but like these games are hitting harder for me.
I would agree with that. There's less vagary. It's telling us Xbox Series X, Windows, Xbox One. That's the key. And I'm not questioning stuff. That's helping, I think, with the intake of information.
And deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both.
Is this the medium? This is the medium.
I can live them.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone there?
Looking for my dad? He never came home from cigarettes?
Hey, kid.
Rendered simultaneously.
Simultaneously. That's cool. That's cool.
It's a lot of power.
Ooh, I don't like that voice.
Ugh.
No!
Oh, this is weird. This looks cool. Just touch it. Feel it. Yeah. Xbox Series X. Cool. That looked good. Another one?
Premiere.
Good Lord.
Premiere. Console
Now, he
launch
said
exclusive.
all of these are Game Pass. They said all of these are Game Pass, right?
Yep. Sega. It's a Sega exclusive. Oh, wait. Is this the weird game we saw at the other show?
The Kiwami... No, the Yakuza Like a Dragon?
No, the other one.
ESO 20th anniversary.
Okay.
Real talk, that game does look good.
I was about to say, yeah, it's just not for me.
Right. I can absolutely see why people get into this. This looks cool.
Okay. Console launch exclusive.
So launch.
Luis Torres, I've seen your future. Global risk is scared of the weapon.
Gives me Crisis vibes.
Right.
Smilegate Remedy. Oh, this is Crossfire X.
Oh, okay. Cool. Honestly, Crossfire did not do it for me.
I think that was a Spawn thing. I think if it's a free-to-play multiplayer and the campaign's decent, there's a win there.
I will see it done.
The campaign looks, I mean, this looks neat.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
And Remedy's done well with Quantum and Control stories.
Sure.
Multiplayer is free. Xbox Live Gold required. Yeah, for how much longer?
Right.
Fun campaign, man.
Soon, the entire entire world will burn, all because of him.
The ghost is here!
Oh yeah, this is day one for me campaign-wise. Like, yeah, absolutely, I'll play this campaign. And it's in Game Pass, so obviously.
Yeah.
You know?
Today, you saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch
I only counted 19.
exclusives.
One last
Game
thing.
Pass
Give me
members
fucking
can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup of over 100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season. With Series X and Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
World premiere.
Come on, please. Please, 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 Xbox Game Studios. Come on.
We got leaves, Joe. Playground?
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
That's it. That's it, dude.
Yes.
That's
The world is filled with stories.
Stories. Yep.
Of legendary heroes. And treacherous villains. Of fantastical creatures. And wondrous places. Where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
Fuck yes!
Not all stories have happy endings.
Do it! Do it! Yes!
To be written.
Yes! Oh god, yes! Oh, you fucking tease. Oh. Kev, I'm sorry you can't curse in the chat. I'll automatically flag it. I can't actually do anything about that.
Love it.
It's just ironic coming from me, I understand. Wow.
I got 20 out of that. I didn't see 22. I love that humor. That's that Fable humor.
This is fucking good.
Yeah.
Such a good
that was a great
performance.
show.
This was their best. Like, bar none. This is.
So, for context, we have not seen Call of Duty. We've not seen Batman. We've not seen Rocksteady. We've not seen NetherRealm. There's a lot we haven't seen from the industry, and still they rocked it.
Fuck, Master Chief looks so cool.
He does.
Medium looks sick.
Every single game is Game Pass. 22 launch exclusives. Joseph.
Wow. 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 Solid.
Wow, indeed.
Solid
Great show.
Whew. Sorry, I gotta center myself after what we just saw.
Take a moment.
You know?
Take a moment. Chat, let us know what you think.
Yeah. first off, all these games they said coming to Xbox Game Pass. So like right then and there, that's freaking awesome. Like that is incredible. That like you're going to be able to buy this thing, right? Buy this console, and that's it. That's it. Like that's all you need. That's freaking amazing. And I think that's again when we're talking about the biggest strength, it's the strength is knowing that watching Halo, that game looks really good. It looks fan freaking tastic. Seeing that it's open world, seeing that map, awesome. The action's there. I think that was for me personally. I think I would have saved that for the end because that was a big hype moment. But Luke, take it away. It's Halo.
Man, where do we start after that? That was a fantastic show. Opening with Halo, starting off impressive visuals, showing a scale is a really smart move. They showed the scale, but then because the scale can be imposing. Open world is new, and then you jump in and the gameplay's still Halo. It's Halo of old, but you saw some sprinting. They didn't harp on it, but it's Halo of old. It looks like it feels like Halo of old. I didn't see any ADSing, which means that's Halo of old. The grappling hook looked incredible. The armor manages to look fantastically new and yet classic inspired. This is incredible. This was an incredible show. To end on Fable, telling us it's here, guys. We know it's there. We've got you. To have Everwild in the middle, to have Forza in the middle. Forza not coming this year. Dope. Smart move. They showed us the future, not too far out. They showed us early up what you're going to be playing. I mean, Joe, there's so much to unpack. I give this an A.
Yeah.
And I was ready to give it lower.
Right.
I mean, I was hyped, but I was ready for the show to be lower. The down moments of this show for me were Stalker, Warhammer, and Double Fine. And those are there for people. There are others that love that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good show. The 22 games, and I'm in on like over 10 of them. Day one. Yeah. And Game Pass, man.
Yeah. And also giving us, I think it's what Xbox needed to do, which was show us what the future looks like. Right? Like show us the longevity, show us the roadmap, because let's be honest, we don't trust you. if it's anything like the Xbox One roadmap, it was not good this generation, right? Just plain as day, calling a spade, and showing and going out there showing Avowed. Like, what a great example to throw out there, right? Like showing Fable, showing Halo that we see right here. Like State of Decay 3 looked fantastic. Showing those games that were coming. Yeah, you had a lot of launch games. And for me, I'm still on the bench of like, okay, I know I'll definitely play. Like if I were purchasing these games, I know I'm purchasing Halo. I know I'm purchasing Medium, but still after that, after those games, nothing. Like nothing there for me. But like seeing the future and seeing Forza and seeing Fable, seeing Avowed, it gave me a lot of hope. And then at the same exact time going, hey, we also have games coming out that are around the horizon, like, the Outer Worlds DLC. And that was really awesome to see. So to me, I think it looked fantastic. The games looked fantastic.
Man,
I'm watching Halo right now, man.
I'm looking at the grass. The grass looks great. The way that the grunts move through there. The scale seems wonderfully captured. I love that there's no mention of Cortana, no mention of the Created, no mention of her Prometheans.
Ooh, what is this?
Let's take the Banished. Yeah, and I like that. I'm in on that, man. I'm sure there's multiplayer co-op, which is great. We didn't see any multiplayer competitive. Great. They let the campaign sell people that needed to be sold. I think there will always be people out there that are like, it's not for me. Dope, that's fine. Doesn't need.
You look so cool. I'm still watching Halo. Like this, I have not had Halo has not been a game of the year for me for a very long time. I was actually thinking back, probably Halo 3 was the last one. But like seeing this, gives me hope of like, what is Halo doing differently? And we take a look at that map, and like when the Warthog does the jump, it's something we didn't realize, but like it's a huge battlefield. And there's enemies littered everywhere. That is just fantastic. The hook, the fucking hook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So real quick, Joe, I put out on Twitter a poll: rate the Xbox Game Showcase A, B, C, or D to F, just because it wouldn't give me too many options.
Yeah.
And comments are coming in off that poll very quickly. I'm seeing some people that are saying the show wasn't bad, wasn't good, or was just fine, mediocre. And then of course it's the internet, mind you. I don't know how you give this show a bad score.
I don't
could
know.
see B's or better. You know,
I could see a B because like as a PlayStation fan, being real as rain, right? Or in that ecosystem, nothing other than Halo told me I need to buy a Series X over a PlayStation. For me, as a PlayStation gamer, that's the perspective. But I can also see on the same flip of the coin, if you're a Microsoft fan, if you're an Xbox fan, they gave you a reason to stay. And I think that's the most important thing. I think this conference spoke to the fans, that have been disheartened. We talked about Microsoft this generation with the original VCR Xbox failing its community. And this is their vow of like, no, we're not doing that again. We've learned. We have an idea of what you want from us. So I don't see this. I honest to God, do not see where this falls for me personally. Either though a lot of the games did not speak to me, I don't see how you rate this lower than a B. I enjoyed what I saw. I think there was way less lulls in this presentation than the Sony presentation. And we're gonna have to see what that state of play holds. But they also now, I think, looking at this, they can't pull a punch, man. This was incredible, man.
A great show. 22 games shown, all into Game Pass day one.
Archimedes, what's up?
What's up, Archimedes? A lot of 9th gen stuff in there, a lot of smart delivery stuff in there. But in 22 games, they showed us bangers like Halo Infinite, Hellblade 2, Everwild. We got a lot more of State of Decay 3, showing us a sense of production and financial support that the first two didn't have.
Right.
Bungie working with Microsoft in there to get the expansions to players shows a good partnership. The Crossfire X thing from Remedy is gonna be an interesting one because it shows they're again working with another company to bring this to Game Pass. Avowed looks really good, out there.
Yeah.
They showed us some story stuff with the Interior Night Studio. Tell Me Why from Don't Nod looks good. Tetris Effect is a huge win.
I love this game so much. Yes.
Day one.
Yes.
The Double Fine's there. The Medium has your horror stuff. The Gunk is your weird third person fun story thing.
Yep.
Very kitty. Fable is there. Finally, the excitement for that franchise can take people into the future. This to me looked like a great show. Grounded oddly looked really good.
Yeah.
This to me was a great show for it hit all of your categories. And so I don't know how you give lower than a B. To me, this lands as an A. It didn't land in the let's go A+ Year of Dreams kind of thing.
Right.
But it didn't need to. This sold me on the Xbox brand. It did not say you need a Series X. It didn't say that. And I don't, for real talk, I don't think they wanted to say that right now. I don't think that's their messaging. I think that's their messaging next year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They don't want you to say Series X right now. They want you to say Xbox.
Yeah.
Because they want you to play wherever you want to play.
So my question for you, as we get a little bit deeper in this, what were the 3 moments or games that spoke to you? What were their high highs?
The highest highs, you start off with Halo Infinite, I think, gameplay, right? You see the gameplay very quickly. You see immediately what makes it Halo and then different. You see that they put you in there, you're fighting grunts in a gorgeous world that's big, but then they zoom out to the map, and then they go back and they show you traversing with a grapple hook, but still playing Halo. There was no aiming down sights. You saw all that. You went on a tour of weapons. I think that's the big wow one right there. Then my next wow one was seeing the scale for State of Decay 3 really and truly, I yelled on both of those sincerely. Like I love State of Decay, and the level of detail there was excellent. And then I'm looking for another wow moment, and I don't think there was another wow moment per se, because Fable was so easily seen. Like as soon as you saw Playground and the leaves, you're like, oh,
it's
Fable.
like, okay, the worst kept secrets out, guys. Yeah, so
Right.
like I think personally, really should have end capped with Halo, because I don't think anything came close to capturing that level of hype. You were freaking out, I was freaking out. Like it was even when we had that horrible like skipping frames thing, it was still a fun time. Like I was like, it wasn't ruining it for me.
But why was there no lull? I think it's because we were so excited and still on that high, and their low lulls were all very good. But if we only had very good, we'd be like, yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. Where's Halo? Where's Halo? Where's Halo?
That's true.
I think that's why they did it. I think that's
and I was just expecting, the Halo's at the end. But so for me, I think that the highest high is Halo. It looks fantastic. So like, absolutely cannot wait. God, please. I'm really hoping like it's not right after or right before Cyberpunk. I would really love a good few weeks with Halo, man. Like I hope Archimedes right. I'm praying that they're right, that this is an October game. Like I would love. How dare you?
I love our buddy Archimedes, but I'm telling you, man, this is a showcase game for their Series X. This launches day and date with Series X, and I think that's a good thing.
I'm saying like Series X launches October. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, no, I disagree with that, because we've seen even in their marketing today, they kept saying holiday, November, holiday. Like that October is not holiday. So I think you're getting November. I think it's early November. But it is absolutely a day and date with Series X, because it's a showcase title. Otherwise, what's going to happen is people are all going to play it. The hype is gone for your Series X. Right. Not gone, but you understand, diminished. And then it's like, oh, look, just like Gears 5 and Ori 2, it looks better. But that's not the same. That's not the narrative you want. You want day and date. This is stunning. You want the Breath of the Wild moment. And then, it's on Xbox One as well, just like it was on the Wii U, or just like it was on the Wii. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want that next kick up.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm still of the mind of like, I always worry, and I think it goes back to the Halo 4 days when, Halo came out a week before Call of Duty, and then, the oxygen was gone from the room afterwards, and like, we didn't hear much of it, and Call of Duty just took over that space. That's why that's my worry. But I mean, this game looks just out of this world great, and I'm really digging that open world vibe, that this is going to tell me that this is not a 6 to 8 hour experience, that this is something in terms of, and I hate, I know comparisons, but a PlayStation open world game's around like 20-ish hours. That's kind of what I want out of this Halo game.
If you give me a crit path, 15 hours, and then other stuff to do, that's perfect. That lets the dads of the world, the moms of the world play the critical path and have that if they want it. Yeah. And then there's more to enjoy from the rest of them. And what I dig about that is it gives people options. Now, we've got no mention of multiplayer, co-op, or competitive. So there's plenty of modes that will come there. I really would expect a free-to-play element here, or hey, if you have the Master Chief Collection, maybe you're in on Halo 5 or Halo Infinite multiplayer right away, or some.
They're gonna do something with Game Pass. It's like multiplayer out on Game Pass type of deal. I would think.
Have to.
Charles Jones writes in, going, the beginning and the end was a good setup. Fable left in a sense of drawing you in by giving you next to nothing. Yeah, it was pretty much just like a title screen. It was just a little bit more of like than the Metroid PNG image we saw, but it gave you the sense of like, oh, like here's a glimpse of Fable, probably their next year's big game, and don't worry, we still got the Fable charm, because the beginning didn't look like the little fairy flying around. She didn't look like, like a Fable thing, but then the frog eating her, you're like, okay, I'm cool, I'm back in. And that was my second big thing was the Fable.
You think Fable's next year?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, next year.
Oh, interesting. I think Hellblade is their flagship next year.
No, I don't
that
think.
Fable.
I mean, we saw more of Fable than we did a Hellblade, you know. So I think Fable, you know, again, we're throwing darts in the dark here, but when it comes to like the third game that got me hyped was the Obsidian Avowed game. That gave me what I wanted in terms of like, so we know what's here now. And you know, we lead with Halo, showing me the future of what Xbox has. Avowed and Fable, even State of Decay will throw in there. The big AAA games gave me a sense of, oh, this is what your portfolio is. This is you're different. You're not just following, you know, like, you know, we now know or have the idea of what to expect from a Sony first party game. We know what to expect from a Nintendo first party game. And now we're getting the feeling of what a Xbox first party game means. At least that's the vibe I was getting. So for me, I'm really optimistic for the future of Xbox. Either though I left, not to say, you know, I left whelmed. Like, this is a great show, and I think if you're a hardcore Microsoft fan, you're chanting, you know, you're chanting to the rooftops. But for me, I think this is a great way to start this generation.
Think about what they built future wise.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Avowed looks great in its teasing, you know, early stuff, but it looks different than Fable. So you have two very powerful RPGs there that are made by great studios. Easy. I mean, you got Obsidian and Playground, like, goodness gracious, top tier stuff, and building for the future there. Hellblade is on the horizon as well. You don't know what the Coalition and the Initiative are doing as far as top tier talent. You don't know who they're bringing in.
God, Fire looks fucking incredible.
It
I'm
does.
just looking at the Avowed thing. It's just, like how he does the spell, or they do the spell. It's like, I'm like, oh man.
And think about Grounded. I mean, like, self-aware, like, you ready for the next big game, then play Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
You know, like, self-aware is good. Tetris
Yeah.
Effect, I'm liking. I love the Double Fine approach. I think there's a lot of fan love in that for that group. I mean, there's a lot to unpack, and props to them. No Forza this year.
Yeah.
Good.
Another year off. And just stick it with motorsport. Yeah.
You know,
I really want to see what Forza and Gran Turismo brings to the table in terms of what we're gonna see from them. But
They're telling me, Joe, they're telling me that Series X Wave 1, those are Halo people.
Yeah.
Series X Wave 2 are RPG people, and that they're not worried about all the day ones. They know they've got people day one for one thing, and they're gonna get them on the next thing, and that's the legacy here. And truth be told, again, we've not seen some industry heavy hitters. We don't know what DC, WB Montreal, and Rocksteady, we don't know what they've got. We don't know what NetherRealm's got. All of that will be revealed likely when the legalities of their acquisitions show up. Will those be Xbox Game Studios branded? Will they be third party specific? Will they be Xbox Game Studios but going to other places, which is what is expected, I think. There's a lot that we don't know. And I'm still left with the feeling that Microsoft is poised for a wonderful next generation.
Yeah.
And to hell with the argument that it's better or worse than PlayStation. I think they had a better show.
Yes.
But like Microsoft's selling you with Halo, and they're selling you with Future. Sony's selling you with sequels to their great games in Horizon and in Spider-Man. So clearly, I think I see a more powerful showcase here from Xbox than we did Sony.
I agree.
I see more powerful system on display.
Also agree.
I don't think it's going to. I do not worry about sales. I don't think Sony is nearly as strong as I thought they were 2 months ago after this. But I'm not losing my mind to run out and say everybody needs a Series X, and that's a unique thing. You know?
Yeah, I'm so like my final thought here is before we close the show out is like, yeah, I think this was a better show. I think it was a better produced show. I think they definitely took the learnings that was in May and outlined what they needed to do. I also think the Apple event kind of also inspired them as well, because where they were talking was this fake, CGI stage, kind of like at the Apple event. So like, it's cool to see that the production value was there. Pacing wise, never was a dull moment. Never had those weird effects going in and out. But I think as an Xbox gamer, you're gonna walk away happy, and I agree with you. I think I didn't walk out going, "Well, guys, this is it. I need an Xbox Series X right now." And at the same stroke, I didn't walk out of the PlayStation event going, "I need a PlayStation 5 right now." But at the same exact time, I think if you're fans of either of these or both, you walked away at least optimistic for what the future brings for these consoles. So for me, I like this event. And I want to know what you think, but before we do, I do want to get into some of the people. We got Famous and Charles. For me, I give this a solid A. This was a great performance by Microsoft. Again, it didn't click all the boxes for me. It got me excited for the future of the brand, though, and I think that's the most important thing. If it gets me, someone who maybe is a little jaded to the platform, excited for it, you did what you needed to do. So I'll give it a straight up A. What about you, Luke?
It's an A showcase, I think, for sure. I was scrolling Twitter and looking at our poll responses and stuff. Some people expressing the idea that they didn't need to buy a Series X for this. I think that's partly okay. That's the whole premise of smart delivery.
Yeah.
Buy in when you want to. And I think they are okay with it. They specifically said this is a game showcase. And what did they do? They showed you 22 games.
Yep.
Of Game Pass day one, smart delivery stuff. Like if you and they gave you more content. I mean, like Bungie, like you could play all the expansions if you're in Game Pass. Like to me, this is an A conference, an A showcase, and it is a wonderful example to show you the direction of the Xbox brand going forward.
Yeah.
You don't need if none of these said, "Hey, I need to have a Series X day one." Okay, are you playing this on your Xbox? Are you playing this on your Xbox One?
xCloud?
X
like
Cloud,
PC?
Like, rock on, whatever. They don't care. Do
and
whatever you want.
And that's what kind of, and that's the same stroke. Like, though I said it didn't get me out the door to buy one, it's still awesome that they're just like, look at what we did. I mean, like last quarter, they're breaking all types of revenue numbers. They just want you on a platform. They're not, again, they want to sell you on the box for sure, but they really want to sell you on Game Pass. Saying that all these games are kind of going to be on Game Pass is a freaking huge thing. Famous Seamus writes in, top 3 games is Balan Wonderworld, Halo Infinite, and Avowed. Charles Jones says, Microsoft wave of games. It's going to be big. I do believe so too. Because when they exit out, they're just like, this isn't all the games. Back to all the studios we own. Like, we got more for you for the year to come. And I think definitely, whether it's a month or two from now or at the EXO digital event, they're going to show us more reasons as to why we need to be excited. I think that's all you really need. So with that, we don't want to beat around the bush too much. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Thank you for coming on by, dropping on by, keeping us company, having fun together, getting excited for video games. Before we exit out, Luke, where can they find your beautiful mug?
Oh, absolutely. I would love for you to find me on the Twitterverse at Insipid Ghost. And really and truly, wherever you're catching this right now, if you're on a podcast platform, please consider checking out the Xbox Expansion Pass. Developer interviews from around the industry icons show up, and my thoughts as well. Xbox Expansion Pass, all podcast services.
There you go. And like always, you can find us here at Bad Bit Games, where we talk about all things game news, reviews, and unboxings, and sometimes even little live streams like these. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can catch it on VOD here. That's where you're watching it. And you can watch our reactions of the conference as well on Bad Bit Games. Luke, I want to thank you so much for dropping on by. This was fantastic. There's few people that I would want to spend my day with talking about Xbox, and you're one of them. So thank you so much for coming on by. And yeah, with all that said, follow me at Mr. Badbit. Follow the Trophy Room PlayStation Podcast at PS Trophy Room. Latest episode out now. And with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody keep your wits about you. Have a nice one.